The original one was over in Newport.
Mm-hmm.
And
Right by Movie Stand.
I bought my first pack of Pokemon cards there.
I used to cut meat at the place, that shop right next door, and I just spent my breaks at Comic Mania, and the dude was always like, I would hang out with him constantly.
Who? Bruce?
Spaz.
Oh, okay.
He didn't end up going to the new store. He was only in Newport.
Got it. Yeah.
And he's like, don't come in Monday. And I was like, well, why not? I'm like, I've been coming here since '89. Why can't I come in? He's like, it's Magic Monday. It gets passionate. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean it gets passionate? Yeah. And sure enough, the first time I went in, and I saw a dude with a doctor's coat, just fucking cussing out like a 14-year-old. And like,
yep.
I learned real early. Are we starting?
Yeah, it's been recording,
Oh,
so
shit.
I'm going to say welcome to another episode of Thank You For Your Services podcast, the podcast dedicated to the working world, Tom and mine's life, experiences in the military, and sometimes we like to have guests, like our guest today.
Tom Alderson's penis.
Oh, you'd be much, much smaller.
My name is Dennis McGonigal.
Really?
Yes.
Are you related to Paul McGonigal?
No.
All right.
Sorry.
Some Delco guy I knew back in the day.
There's a couple of us in Delco.
Yeah, I'm sure, yeah. Well, it's great to have you. Before we get started with Dennis here, I'm going to go ahead and plug a couple of holes. Our email, if you would like to email us in, if you don't really do social media, is ThankYouForUrServices@gmail.com. That is your spelled just the letters U and R. ThankYouForUrServices@gmail.com. Looking at you, Boris Karloff's driveway.
There's a story behind why it's spelled that way. Would you like to know?
Not at all.
Me neither. And if you would like to find us on social media, you can find us
quick.
on Instagram at thanksforyourservices_podcast. And Tommy Alderson over there across from me, the beautiful Tommy Two Streets, as he is well known in the streets, puts all of our links up to...
If you want to find us on any particular platform, all of that shit is in the bio.
Yes.
The link in our bio on our Instagram. So if you have a pod catcher, if you will, that you prefer.
Why is that in quotes? It's called that.
What? Not by me.
It's not like it's...
Follow us on the one that you like the most. And we're also on YouTube. Full video episodes on YouTube, as you know, if you're watching this thing. More like YouTube. Fucking boob tube.
Yeah.
Dude, and our TikTok is on there too.
I just noticed I'm drinking out of my Freddy glass while wearing my Freddy fucking Johnny Depp crop top shirt from the movie.
Damn.
Is that cropped?
Yeah. Bro.
End of Freddie Mercury sexuality?
Yeah.
Fucking killing it, dude.
Yeah.
Trifecta.
More right than you know.
Trifecta.
But yeah, it's a crop top. It's like a crop top. You've seen the movie?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Of
okay.
course.
Yeah. So Johnny Depp wears this. I found this in Hot Topic, and there was only one left in my size, and I fucking bought the shit out of it. I've been talking about bringing crop tops back for a while, like a couple of years, and I was like, I found this, and I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it.
As fate would have it, there it is.
So
what? He got it. He got the last
and
one.
I'm wearing it right now.
Yeah, I see it.
What's your hat? Is that Aquaman?
Damn right it is.
Thought so. You even bent it in a square pattern. That's kind of cool. I love Aquaman.
Fuck around, son.
Yeah, dude. The new 52 when they did Aquaman was rad.
Dude.
All of the dwellers.
Dude,
cool.
It's all about orange chainmail.
Honestly, yeah. Yeah, because the movie was fine. It was okay.
For a DC movie, it was spectacular.
Right.
Yeah.
So Black Manta is probably my favorite DC villain.
Yes, I'm with you on that.
I wish they just spent the whole movie on him. I just think he's a really cool fucking character. Exactly, yeah. Black Manta is a way more interesting character.
I'm a really old, so like when I was a kid, Super Friends was in reruns regularly.
Yeah.
And Black Manta actually used to give me nightmares.
Really?
Dude, I used to watch horror movies with my dad like constantly, right?
Of course, yeah.
Never any nightmares at all. There was two things that gave me nightmares. One was the Black Manta from Super Friends.
Yeah.
And obviously you've seen Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
There's a scene where I forget who, but they get in a taxi, and the taxi driver is a skeleton.
Yeah.
Those are the two things that have given me like the worst nightmares. And I've watched like murder videos and shit.
Oh, yeah.
That. I'm like, But for some reason,
the skeleton from Ghostbusters.
With this cab he had on, dude, I was fucking terrified.
Cool.
Looking back now, he's pretty badass.
Yeah. Did you ever see Halloween Town? The Disney movie?
I don't believe so.
Okay, that's like... Wait, how old are you?
Really old. 57. 43.
43. Okay. So we're about 10 years apart. So our generation, especially I would say the females of our generation are obsessed with fucking Halloween Town, and the taxi driver in Halloween Town is a skeleton named Benny.
Is it a cartoon?
No, it's a live action, like almost like made for TV early Disney Channel movie.
I thought it was a Disney movie.
It is.
With the three witches, right?
Yeah, they're sisters.
Yeah.
They're not three of them. There's one boy, one older sister, one like, whatever, like 10 or 12-year-old boy, and then one like really young girl.
I think when Disney Channel came out, I was old enough that if I did watch Disney Channel, it would have been creepy.
Yeah.
Like I was like probably like 15.
I
So if I was like turning on
I
Lizzie
didn't see
McGuire.
Halloween Town until I was older because I didn't have the channel. Yeah, yeah. but people are obsessed with it, so I watched it while I was overseas, and I was like, "This fucking actually sucks."
Was it worse than the Horrors of War?
The Horrors of War. Yeah, dude, I work on helicopters, so I wouldn't know, but yes.
You got PTSD when you came back. It's
Oh,
like, what, did
God,
you see
no.
some shit? It's like, nah, dude, you're here at the Disney Channel? Shit. Fuck, man. That shit is...
So let's get right into it, Dennis.
So wait, can you fucking fly a helicopter?
I can fly in them. I don't fly them.
He's
I'm
not a pilot.
I'm not a pilot. I do maintenance and like electrical work.
You don't think, gun to your head, you couldn't figure it out in like a couple minutes?
Gun to my head, could I figure it out? I probably could.
Because, most mechanics, they don't have driver's license. You're like, yo. You know what I mean? Like, they like within like a little, like 10 minutes of error, but then they could probably figure out how to get to the store.
I could probably figure it out somewhat. Let's see. You got your fucking PCLs. You just put those at the highest level possible, and then
He could
pull
just
up
be
on my
making shit
fucking
up and I don't
stick,
even know.
my collective stick and my cycling
He
stick.
could
I'll
just fucking say...
Yeah. No,
I don't know what any of that means, but I'm fucking hard.
Yeah. Well, there's two engines, and you have to fire them both
Go
up.
on.
Yeah. Helicopters are cool, man.
Just say some abbreviations. I'll believe it.
You put the PDX.
Ivy hums. And,
You put the STD in the... I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, I don't care. No, I don't mind being interrupted. Tommy Two Streets, on the other hand, he will fucking yell.
Not my favorite thing.
So,
Did you get those glasses from the chick from Drew Carey show?
Yeah.
Mimi?
Mimi Bobek? Sure did.
Another gun to your head question. Mimi Bobek.
Would you?
Why not?
Yeah, sure.
Gun to my head, why not?
She probably has good music taste.
Well, your dick is long enough that you can do it from across the room anyway.
Whoa!
But me, like, I had to get my whole mushroom in there.
Oh, God. I feel like...
I don't even know if it would take a gun to my head.
Just a strong suggestion.
Do you think she's got a mushroom also, but in a different way going on?
You mean
God, I
like,
hope so.
like tucked in there?
I don't know.
Like-
She was a big girl.
Wait, like she was, as in her lady part, or
I'm
as
not
in like
sure.
it's so disgusting it
There's
grew
fungus
one?
in there, yeah. It's like covered up. You know? She might have like a fupa so
And
big that it's covered in
there's like pigs sniffing around it, like truffle pigs is going at her.
truffle.
They won't leave her alone.
It's like, get away from me!
They fucking hassle her every time.
I'm trying to film a television show.
Dude, Drew Carey's a fucking badass, dude.
It's funny.
He rules.
He's not only hilarious, he was a Marine.
Whatever.
Well, I think that's cool.
Sure.
Well, I think it's cool.
Maybe in the 60s.
Now, whose line is it anyway?
Oh, fantastic.
Incredible
Such
show.
a good show. Such a good show. Wayne Brady, dude. Forget
Yeah,
about
but whose line is it anyway before Drew Carey?
With the British guy, right?
Clive, dude.
Never
I don't
seen
even
it.
remember. Yeah,
Same dudes,
I've
just
seen
different
it.
hosts.
Yeah.
And maybe one. I don't think Wayne Brady was on it with that guy.
What that other guy, the tall guy, I can never remember his name. But he was on the Drew Carey show.
Colin or something?
No, Colin was the balding guy.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
The goofy
Right.
dude.
Yeah.
Colin Mockery. Then there was Greg Proops with that Buddy
Greg
Holly
Proops.
glasses and the goofy little curly hair.
Was it Ryan something?
Yeah, it
Oh,
was
yeah,
Ryan. But I
it
don't
was
remember the rest
Ryan.
of it.
The tall guy, I picture him in like a blue Oxford shirt or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was always like those three were on every episode.
Yep.
Then he would cycle in like a fourth and a fifth and shit.
No, because Wayne Brady was a regular, but he wasn't originally a
Eventually.
regular.
He did it when they had Drew Carey hosting. He was a regular.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, fuck.
And I ain't gonna fucking front. Wayne Brady fucking cracked me up.
He's funny.
He's so
Yes.
funny, dude. He's so funny.
He's a
when
funny
he stepped out of his like nice guy thing to do Chappelle show. Oh my god! I remember watching. Like my friend had a DVD of Chappelle show because did I have Comedy Central? I think I
couldn't believe that episode.
did.
Was Wayne Brady?
Wayne Brady, bitch.
Yeah. Is Wayne Brady gonna have to choke a bitch?
He's fucking start
Dude,
shooting.
I remember like that blowing my fucking mind.
How many people said that? In
So fucking many, bro.
Almost as many as
I'm
the Charlie
Rick-
Murphy thing.
Or yeah, I'm
Or
Rick
the
James,
Rick James
bitch.
thing,
yeah.
Yeah, I know. That must have been
Yeah.
so annoying. Well, it's like Tom Segura always talks about. People just yell bikes at him. Bikes.
That's funny.
It
That's
was
so
for,
douchey,
like the
though.
year 2007.
Fine. He
Came
fucking
out.
he wrote the joke. That's his fucking problem.
Yeah.
Like, would you want to, like, you don't, if you wrote a joke, a song, whatever, would you really just want someone screaming out just the title of it at you constantly?
If I,
It's recognition.
yeah, at the beginning, dude. When
At first, it's probably okay, but
Wouldn't you rather have someone's like, oh man, no, you're real funny, or your songs are really good, or you're just
No,
like,
your mom's house.
song title. You know, it's like, that's just like a nervous autistic tick. That's not really like
do you
being
know
a fan.
how many times do you think fucking Leonard Skinner heard fucking Freebird? Dude?
I think they kind of.
I hear it at my at my
I think they
shows.
liked it though.
I guess.
They're probably the kind of people who liked it.
I always just said, okay, this next one is Freebird, and then I would just play a different song.
Because they had like multiple LPs, and it's like everybody's like Freebird. I'm like, we wrote like 10 other records. Like, fuck you, Freebird. Yeah, that's probably why they did tons of drugs. He
Yeah,
died in automobile crashes
No, the plane crash.
because they wanted to.
Oh, God. No, they died in a plane crash.
What?
Leonard Skinner?
Yeah.
Yeah, plane crash.
Whatever. They're in hell now.
Not all of them.
Where they belong with that Freebird song. Send it there, please.
Oh,
Damn,
yeah.
man.
Devil's Rejects, it was cool. Other than that, like, I was so sick of fucking... That, Hotel California can just fuck right
Same
off,
place.
dude.
Go
Yeah.
straight to hell.
I briefly tried to start my own conspiracy theory a couple years ago
Yeah? On what, Reddit or what?
on all social media platforms that I had at
Okay.
the time, which was basically just Facebook, Instagram,
Okay.
covers. That Don Henley
Yeah.
and Lee Harvey Oswald were the same person.
That is fucking hilarious.
That Lee Harvey
They don't
Oswald
look at anything alike.
didn't get shot by Jack Ruby. He actually just got like, you know, a little bit of like facial reconstruction and started learning how to play guitar and piano and started the Eagles. So like he's just been, and the whole time they're on tour, he's just like ratting out people to like his CIA handlers and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to start that. It was investigate Don Henley hashtag and shit like that, and just it didn't work.
Oh my
It
God.
didn't work.
People are going to think he was looking at kitty porn or
I
something.
did not work. I was like try. I just wanted people to be like, was it him in the depository? I've been fucking.
As long as they question it.
And I kept tagging like the Eagles official like social media pages and shit, and I eventually got blocked from doing that.
Oh, man.
God, dude.
That was probably back when like somebody close to the team had to run the social media
Yeah.
too.
What if it was Don Henley? It's like, do you see
Do you think anybody in the Eagles is running social media of any kind right now?
No.
They're all
but-
like octogenarians. Well, then again, they're all on the internet anyway.
No way.
Yeah.
All right, so Dennis,
My bad.
let's no. I don't,
A little bit of a tangent.
no, that's all right.
There'll be more.
Seriously,
more
investigate Don Henley.
Anyway, Dennis, what do you do for a living?
Right now, I actually just got let go from a job.
Oh, what was that?
I worked for a government facility cleaning their floors,
Okay, cool.
and I work for a commercial painting company.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
So you paint houses or
Houses,
oh, commercial,
businesses,
commercial. Yeah.
any,
so
no,
resi-
anything,
yeah, no,
anything that they pay me for.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Are you
But
pretty good?
No, not at all. Mostly, it's just like sand this down, put up drywall, and then tape shit up. Then
Okay.
the other guy comes in behind me and just does everything.
So you're more of the like grunt work guy.
Bitch. I'm the
Yeah.
bitch,
Okay,
yes.
you're the bitch.
Well, it's just like a under the table job that I've been doing since I lost my last job. I worked as a butcher for 14 years.
Why did you lose that job?
I got fired because I was like they wanted me to. I worked for many places, but I worked as a meat cutter last at BJ's Wholesale Club.
Yeah.
right up down the
Right
street.
here, yeah.
And they were like, "We want you to go become the meat manager at our place in Deptford, New Jersey."
Oh.
I was like, "Well, I don't have the means to move to Deptford, New Jersey, or the means to commute back and forth every day.
Do you not drive?
I don't drive, and Deptford's far. Anyway,
Yeah,
so
that's no
that's a
picnic.
hike."
Yeah, it's far.
And I was like, yeah, I just can't pull that off. And they're like, well, we have another guy coming in and be meat manager here, and he's bringing in his own crew. I was like, well, I don't know what you want me to do about that. I can't change.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, I just started getting written up for really small infractions.
They wanted to push you out.
Yeah, I got
That's
within 2 weeks. I had been like employee of the month for 4 times.
Yeah.
And then like the month after, they were like, I was written up 3 times in 1 week. Once was for clocking out at 7:58 instead of 8 o'clock. Once was not wearing my meat coat when talking to a customer, but I was coming back from my break, and the lady was like, I have a question, so I just stopped and answered her question, and I got busted
For not wearing your fucking meat
and
coat?
Yeah. And she was just like, what steak's best for the grill? I'm
How
like,
tiny does your dick have to be to write somebody up?
That's upper management shit. That's middle management shit.
And the third strike was I was 2 minutes over on a break.
Oh my god, dude.
But I'd skip breaks many times before.
I'm
just
sure
to
you
work.
have,
And
yeah.
So they just wanted me out, and this guy moving in wanted a whole new crew, bring his own crew with him. So I just got pushed out.
Oh, fuck that, dude. That sucks. So you were a janitor then, right after that?
I was the janitor
At the government facility?
Yeah,
I've been a janitor. I like that job a lot.
I did that. I got hired pre-COVID.
Okay.
And my 90 days weren't even up when COVID hit. So they were like, we're gonna lay you off because we're not having anybody come in at all.
Right. That fucking sucks, dude.
It's a place, a local place that has it's a youth detention facility. So they just had the kids do it. So the kids are gonna do it. But they're like,
they're already there.
and I couldn't collect unemployment or anything like that because I was under 90 days. But then I think was it 2 years ago, maybe a year and a half ago, they're like, look, are you still available? I was like, yeah. They're like, you want to come back? I'm like, yeah, all right. And then just recently, they're like, we're starting in September. We're getting rid of that position completely.
Really?
Yeah.
They're just having the kids do it
Yeah.
for forever.
Yeah.
They get real used to not paying
that
people for that.
sucks.
I'd be mad, but it's kind of a smart play.
Yeah, but that's shitty.
All I did was just come in, put coveralls on, and buff floors and clean shit, and that's it.
I loved doing it when I did it.
I was all by myself. It was overnight, so the only thing
Fucking
that sucked.
headphones.
Yeah.
Just
One thing that sucked is being overnight. So I would get done one job at 5 o'clock, go home, eat, sleep for 3 hours, and then go right back to work. And then
at a different job?
Yeah, the janitor job was overnight.
He's painting during the day.
Oh, you were painting during the day. That's right.
Yeah, I was doing both.
Damn,
so
dude.
I'd get off work at 6 or 7 a.m. in the morning, and then had to take a bus home, and then just go to my boss, who luckily lives a street over, just go to his house. And
damn, dude, how long were you doing that for?
Maybe 2 years.
Man.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's rough,
Night
dude.
shift's terrible.
Yeah.
That's what that'll kill you.
I'm still
Over time.
my sleep schedule sucks from being on a night shift 2 years ago when I was away at that school when I was reclassing. I still can't get right.
Yeah, because your days off, all you're doing is really sleeping.
Yeah.
And you try to get back on a normal sleep schedule because then all your friends yeah, you want to come hang out, and you're on a schedule where you're wanting to go to bed at 5:30 in the evening.
Yeah.
So you got to get back on a different sleep schedule for Friday, Saturday, so you can actually see other people. So
well, luckily Matt doesn't have the going out problem.
Me? Yeah.
it's overrated.
Yeah.
No,
I'm not very social.
Fucking overrated.
I went to Target today.
Good job.
And Gabe's and Famous Footwear. I just walked around. I was waiting for my wife. She needed to drop her car off. It's very boring.
At Famous Footwear?
No, but the mechanic is right by that shopping center and right by Price Corner. So I was social today. I didn't talk to anybody. Fuck no, but
Can you imagine?
Did you imagine?
I don't fucking want to do it.
No.
I mean, when I'm doing errands, I'd prefer not to talk to fucking anybody either.
Let me tell you something. I fucking waited at the DMV for over 2 hours today. And then there was one point where they all just got up, and I was like, what's happening? I didn't realize they took their lunch break.
All of them together.
But I didn't realize they do that. I thought they did it in shifts. No.
That would just make entirely too much sense.
Yeah.
Please.
And I was like, well, they got to eat, because I've been there before where I'm starving and customers won't stop coming in.
Well, again, it would make too much sense to do it in shifts, like normal places, but...
Or when you go over there on Wednesdays and they don't open till 12.
11.
And you're like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's shitty.
Because they're open till, 7 or 8 or something?
Yeah.
Fucking DMV. I know a lot of people used to work at the DMV. It is exactly what you think it would be.
Yeah.
Awesome.
No, awful.
I don't know. They always change up the fucking system and shit too, and I never know what to do when I get up to that window. I try to be as prepared as possible. I got my insurance, I got everything ready, and it's always fucked up.
I always show up with any kind of other identification cards I have.
Yep.
2 pieces of mail that are and bills sent to the house.
Yeah, dude.
And you show up with all that, and then you get in line and just finally your turn, to go up there, get your fuck picture taken and whatever. And you go to hand them the stuff, and they're like, "We don't need that."
Every time,
motherfucker.
Every time I'm prepared,
Yeah.
they don't. They're like, "What?
What are you doing? What are you handing me? Get out of here."
What is that?" That's my favorite question. What is that?
It's dude, it's got a fucking stamp on it. What do you think it is?
Stupid.
Well, and that's the thing too. Their customer service is such fucking trash. So when I sold my truck, I sold the license plate with it. I didn't even think to keep the license plate. Well, wouldn't you fucking know? Whoever bought it from the dealership that I sold it back to, because it was used, it was an old truck, and whoever bought it got a fucking ticket. The shit got sent to my house.
Here, yeah.
And I was like, I'm not paying this. So I called the DMV and I was like, hey, I know I mailed this in. What are you guys going to do about it? They fucking talked to me like I'm the biggest doofus possible. They were like, we just go online, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, I am on the website right now, and I cannot do what you're telling me to do. I'm just going to come in. And I fucking came in there. Guy helped me out. Took 2 minutes.
Yeah, it always does.
I was so
And they were in front of a computer at that exact moment.
Oh, yeah, dude. They do not give a fuck.
That's not my department, sir.
No, yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
Classic.
Oh, you wanted DMV help? No, we don't do that here.
Mm-hmm. No, this is actually.
Yeah, I do computers, but I only hit the tab key.
Yeah. Oh, God.
If you want to enter information, you got to go down.
Yeah, yeah.
The one good thing about the DMV is people watching, though.
Dude,
that shit is great.
It is.
It's better than court.
People fucking just anymore, and everybody's on their phone, and they don't care where they are. They're blasting whatever they're fucking listening to as loud as possible. They're laughing with their friends. It's all stupid goddamn TikToks just over and over again. Oh, it was
I
driving
love
me
when people
nuts.
bring their whole families. The last time I was there was a family. I don't know. It was probably about 7 of them.
Yeah.
And they had a bucket of chicken.
Nice.
And sides. And they're laying out the napkins on their laps and stuff oh, did you get enough of this? And spooning shit out to each other. I'm
Fuck.
And at first I was like, what the fuck is this? Then I'm like, there's mashed potatoes.
Yeah,
it's like, fuck, dude.
A little bit hungry.
I have been here since, 7. Jesus Christ.
They were prepared.
I was like, well, what is it? You guys get cornbread or anything? Just a little nibble, fuck.
Give me a corner.
Yeah.
This fucking guy across from me loves corn.
I fucking going.
See, I told you.
It's not funny.
It's
charming.
Not funny. It's just adorable.
It's charming. It's a cool little kid. That's all.
He just is really passionate about corn, and if you're gonna be passionate about something, it
Move
might as
to
well
fucking
be.
Idaho.
Dude, when he tried it with Bottle, everything changed.
Iowa. Which is the one Slipknot's from?
Bottle.
The 90s.
I watched this actually pretty cool indie anthology Halloween movie with Corey from Slipknot, and it was really good. He did a good job in it.
I wouldn't know what that dude looks like if I fell over him.
Oh, really?
I just know they're
Fell over him.
I just know they're stupid ass fucking masks and shit.
Oh, yeah. I've never been a fan of their music, which is so... I thought you were a huge Slipknot fan for some reason.
They're fine.
Yeah.
They're fine.
I never...
That means he really likes him, but he's not
going to say it, yeah.
It's just
what's their album called? Is it Idaho or Iowa?
Iowa.
It is Iowa. Okay.
And one of them is named a number, I think.
They all are.
Oh, my bad.
So...
No, I mean the album has a number, isn't it?
I think I told this story on the podcast before, but maybe I didn't. This is such a specific thing. I was in the car. So I participated, when I was overseas, I participated in a Best Warrior competition. Well, I fucking lost. They still made me go to a second award
right
ceremony for the people that won. And I had to go... Yeah, it was horrible because I was like, well, I fucking lost. I don't want to be a part of this anymore. Yeah. And it was days later. So I had to travel into a different part of Kosovo, go on some other army's base, and I had to sit there. I didn't know what they were saying. They were speaking Albanian the whole time. I'm just like, oh, fuck. So the whole time there, the sergeant major I was riding in the car with, he's from Iowa. and he was obsessed with Slipknot. And he was
Go
like
figure.
older too. He was like in his 50s, and he fucking loved Slipknot.
Well,
and
probably
he
still does.
So the
And Blue
dude,
Lives.
so the dude, so the dude who was driving, he was like from the islands. Like we get a lot of like dudes that come in from like different islands, and
What islands?
like
You gotta
the
be a
West
little bit
Indies
specific.
or fucking the British Isles or what?
Yeah, I honestly
Japan?
I don't remember. Not Japan. No,
Hawaii,
no, more
Pea
like
patch.
more like
Chincoteague.
I love little horses. No one's gonna get
no, like oh god, maybe like he spoke Haitian.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I'm
So
not
the
sure.
West Indies.
So he's from
yeah.
Haiti.
I don't know if he was from Haiti, but because Haitian Creole is the second most spoken
Yeah.
language here,
Well,
so
it's French.
it's not French. It's
Is
Haitian
it-
Creole.
all right.
Yeah,
It's just Haitian with a French accent. It's like oui, Haiti.
We.
Haiti. So anyway, I don't know, but he was just drumming along to the beat, and so the sergeant major sees that, and he does like the slow head turn, and he's like, "You like Slipknot?" And he was like, "Oh," he's just trying to be nice, like, "Oh, I like the beat," because everybody has to kiss the sergeant major's ass over there because he's in charge of the whole fucking like battalion. So he was like, "Oh, I just like the beat," and he was like, "Check this song out," and he fucking repeats all the lyrics to the song but doesn't sing them. He just speaks them.
Nice.
And it was so fucking
He's
weird,
reading them
dude.
off an arm
He
tattoo.
literally is. And he's like turning to him, like making sure like
yeah,
he gets
yeah,
it.
yeah.
And I'm in the back
Cool,
seat
right?
like, oh my I'm like sweating
Yeah.
from how cringing.
How great would it have been if the driver had just like had rolled out of the truck onto a landmine? It's like, what's that? Okay, I'm just fucking rolled right out. It's like, I'm out.
Dude, it was, oh my god, he did that shit on the way home too. Fucking weird, dude.
Cool.
So
We're
fucking
talking about your PTSD. That fucking driver probably has it now.
Hey man, it gets bad.
Sergeant Major, man, he was
Yeah.
fucking.
Dude, I can't even hear double bass anymore.
Then he rolled up his sleeve and he had a bunch of like weird razor cut marks on it. And shit.
Tribal tattoo. The fucking
Tell me how much you love punching his wife.
the heartogram. My wife has a heartogram.
No, you
tattoo.
leave him out of this.
Who, Billy Vallow?
Yeah.
Billy Vallow? Ugh. That's because where they're all from. That's how they say it. Because they're all from PA.
They're from Finland, you...
No, you fucking asshole. I'm talking about like Bam Margera and all them. Billy Vallow?
Like I hate that. I hate Bam Margera just for
Me too.
trying to convince the world that was a good band.
Dude, I never understood him. My wife is obsessed with
And
him.
he's to blame for them, and he's to blame for people actually thinking CKY is worthwhile.
What? Okay, CKY is fucking
Oh,
hilarious.
fucking die in a fire. They're
No,
awful.
why? What's wrong with them?
Yes.
Dude, when they would dump fucking dummies off of bridges when people would be driving under them, oh my god.
Yeah, the
classic.
videos were funny. I'm talking about the shitty band.
He's talking about the band.
Oh,
Yeah, you're good.
the band's not good.
See,
They had that one riff that like every fucking person in their
There's-
early
yeah,
2000s
and
was
it's
like,
the
"Do-do-do-do-do-do."
There's better riffs.
that's such a guitar center riff too.
Oh god.
That's something you see a dude with like a ponytail and like an open collared shirt just fucking like check out what I can do.
We used to skate to this.
I've
Show
never
what I can
heard.
do.
I've never heard it played right. Never.
I've
I've never heard it played correctly or in the right key.
Didn't he married to Felissa Rose?
Didn't he
He did.
married?
Oh yeah.
Jesus.
He is married. I met Felissa
Like,
Rose.
that was bad, but you have
We have many sound bites.
God damn it.
Hit him with the.
No, please.
Oh damn it! Where'd you move the fucking? Oh, I'm failing. There we go.
Brother, this guy stinks!
That's the best one.
I was bullied my entire life, but this is still the worst moment of my life.
So let's get into that. What were you bullied for?
Really? The two D cups I have, I'm fucking giving it away. Jesus Christ.
Did any of them try titty fuck you?
I wish. At least put them to use.
Oh.
Butter them up. With some Colin.
Hey man. There's a.
Top 10 bullying experiences.
Yeah.
Go. Like, fuck.
Oh, dude, I've been bullied too, but for different reasons.
I can see why.
Yeah.
Your prime storytelling skills.
No, but there's there's attraction everywhere, right? You probably get chicks that are into big guys or guys that are into big. I don't know.
Yeah, but you ever met a girl that's really into big guys?
Yeah, all the time.
Whoa.
Mel, fucking Tommy's wife is like really into big guys.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, she talked about it on the show. She was a chubby chaser for a while.
Oh, she's not a true one though.
She's
a
just make it
fucking
up.
fraud.
She's a fraud.
Your fucking days are numbered.
Dude, remember when
I can really I can get her to not do that if you want me to. I got tricks. No, seriously, I'll just go up to her. I'll lift one tit and like smell this,
oh god, under boob sweat.
and just be like, "What do you think about chubs now, dude?"
We're absolutely not married either.
No, dude, you remember? Oh yeah, right. I just
Calm down.
Only squares like you are married.
Holy
man.
shit! I hope Mel hears this.
She doesn't listen to podcasts.
Oh, good.
She'll never hear this in her
She's
life.
on the podcast every once in a while.
She will never ever listen to a podcast. I guarantee you she
I
won't hear
fucking
it.
guarantee you, somebody who's listening will message her and get what Tommy said.
I'm sure they will.
I'll just say right now, I was like, Mel, underneath my titty sometimes smells like a deli. My number is 302.
So are you married or in a relationship? Or?
I got a flashlight.
Oh, dude. I need to get one of those for next time I'm overseas. One guy came in, I was cutting hair, and he had a pocket pussy, and he was washing it out, and he fucking came in. I had a video of it. He was washing out in the bathroom, came into our room, and it was still in his hand. I said, "What the fuck's in your hand?" And he made it do this sound. It was like... It was so fucking funny,
The
dude.
fucked up part is, I know exactly the sound. Because you got to pull it out of that fucking plastic sleeve and fucking hose it out.
It's like one of those things you buy from the dollar store that you just keep moving. Remember those plastic things that are filled with like sparkly fluid? It looked like that.
I fucked it 3 times and I was like, I'm not cleaning this.
I said the same thing about my wife. Am I right,
It's
ladies?
like, Jesus Christ.
Ugh.
Oh, I wish Liz heard that. She'd think that was funny.
I don't even remember how the fuck I got my hands on it. Which is actually kind of worse than knowing where you got it from.
Yes.
Because that's like there's one day like some phantom fleshlight just show up in your fucking place and you're just like, oh, just in Rome.
Yeah.
You know, I was like,
Fucking Febreze that
it's
shit.
like one thing if you knew, like, oh, I purchased that, I had it shipped, I know where it came from, you know, it's always been in my possession. But this one, like, it could have been belonged to anybody. And I was just why not? And for like 2 seconds, I was like, you know what? I might actually get one of my own. And just, like, you know, get another one, but it's like the butthole instead of the other ones. Like,
Oh, yeah.
you know, and then get like form a full fleshlight person. Just like every.
Do you just mean a sex doll?
Yeah, but it'd be funny if it's just a bunch of plastic fleshlights.
If I was single, I would have a
With
sex
tape.
doll. Would you?
Would you get one of those real dolls?
Yeah. Oh yeah. 100%. Would you?
Yes, and I would introduce my friends to it.
What would you name her? Dolly Parton.
Hit that button.
Come on, for the listeners at home, that one was for you.
Damn it. God damn it.
Go on. What would you name her?
I don't know what I'd name her. You know what what I would name her would be something really. I would introduce her to family members and probably give her the same full name as my dead grandmother. It's like in honor of Nana. Here is Margaret McGonigal.
Oh my god.
Call her Maggie. Which is and just watch my aunts and uncles just be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Something's wrong. Something else is wrong with Dennis.
But this one here
that guy's
actually
a
knows how to
menace.
cook. Am I right? R.I.P. Grandma. But yeah, I'd get a fucking real doll in a second, dude.
Wait, so you are in a relationship then?
No,
Oh, I said if you were single, would you have a?
I'd get one if I was in a relationship too.
Oh, I can't be having that in here.
No, fuck, that'd be fucking hilarious. You imagine imagine your wife's just like, yo, come watch a movie with me, and you come
And just
down, you
bring-
sit and you just plop the doll between the two of you, and be like, yo, this is Dolly. So what's up? Your sister wife now, and it's like have it like in the backseat when you guys going just driving around and shit, you know, like on errons.
Yeah, you can be in the HOV
great,
lane.
dude.
What about you, Tommy Two Streets?
Nah.
No, not into it, huh?
You wouldn't even get her like a matching outfit, like get like your wife
Matching to me or
your wife, obviously. Well, actually, either would be pretty funny.
We could. Never mind.
I don't think a real doll could handle Tommy.
Yeah.
Why is there a hole in the back?
Why what?
You really wouldn't get one?
Nah, I don't care to.
Oh, okay.
My hand's fine.
How about flashlight? No.
maybe not.
The Fleshlight was great until you're like. The only thing that stopped me from ever fucking it again was the fact that the cleanup.
Yeah, dude, the post nut clarity, and then you have to clean a fucking.
Why would
and then you have to do chores.
Toy.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
like it's bad enough you nut in a sock or something. You're like, I'm the worst human ever.
You're trying to bask in the twilight of this fucking nice experience you just had, and you got to clean now.
But at least now you're post nut miserable, and you busted in the sock. You're like, all right, I just throw it in the laundry basket. But now you got to go.
Hopefully it dries up before I have to dump it in.
Now you got to get the Dawn out. You're just like, it's just like, it's just fucking miserable.
Just exasperating cleaning it with a.
By the time you're done cleaning it, you're kind of horny again. I feel.
Yeah, and then pick up and you're like, what am I doing with my life? Like, why don't I just take it?
So sometimes I'll jerk off to porn, and I'll be like, ugh, and I'll go take a piss and do whatever, and then I'll be sitting there, and then I'm like, God damn it. And then I have to scroll through Reddit again, see naked girls. I'm like, God damn it.
Dude.
That doesn't happen to you?
No, man. Your battery is fucking
I'm charged
fully
up, bro.
charged all the time.
Yeah.
I'm kind of jealous, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
I know.
I'm probably good for 2 nuts a day.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's normal. Yeah.
That's too much for even me.
Really?
But,
then I'm also on tons of anti-anxiety medications. Once a week.
I'm
once a week.
Once a week.
It's probably a good one though.
But that once a week, I make it a fucking event.
Oh, you like candles and all that shit?
Buck ass naked. Towel on the chair.
Yeah.
So no butt sweat on nothing.
I was just about to say the fucking crack sweat, dude.
Like if I had a good Yankee candle, I'd be sparking that fucking thing.
Dude, that is the funniest name for a candle that you jerk off with. A Yankee candle. Come on, that's pretty good.
If they made a Yankee candle that would cover up the I just jerked off smell in a hot room, oh dude, you'd sell tons. Teenage boys alone, you would just make a fucking ransom.
Oh god.
How many times you were just fucking going on a marathon session, then your mom comes home from work and she walks in the room and she don't see nothing, but she's just like, oh, she just looks at you disgusted. You're just like, if I had a fucking Yankee candle, it would just smell like peppermint in here. But instead, it smells like the shame of a horrible son.
I'm about to admit some huge, a fucking thank you for your services exclusive.
Before we get off this subject of coming.
Well, we're not.
Okay.
Yeah, but go on. I want to know.
Oh, have you ever the post nut piss?
Always.
Have you ever had one that actually feels better than when you came?
No.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I had one that I got a piss shiver from it so bad it cracked my back.
Whoa. Oh my god.
You know what a piss shiver is, right?
That's more like a fucking earthquake.
I went in. Oh, that's just because it's me. But I went in and I'm just pissing. All of a sudden it's and my lower back was just and I was just like, oh, fuck yeah, dude. I'm like, let's go. I was like, now I was ready to do some fucking accomplish some shit with my life besides dump it in a church sock. That's a pro tip for RV listener. Jerk off into a church sock. They're thinner.
Yeah. I had dress socks overseas, and I would have to use those sometimes.
Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah. What are you going to do with it? A big wool-ass tube sock? Fuck that. Might as well just fuck a pillow.
Yeah, well, I used to do that too.
When Rome.
So, this is disgusting. I'm about to gross you guys out. So, when I was a teenage boy, my dad and I shared a house, but I was on,
most people.
No, what I'm saying... What I'm saying is,
most people love in their family.
He lived in an upstairs portion, and I lived in a downstairs portion, so we wouldn't even really see each other.
Wait, how old were you?
What do you mean?
When you shared a house, and he had upstairs, you had downstairs.
Yeah. Just from age 11 until
that's fucking
sick.
I was
22 when I moved out. Yeah.
Oh, that's sick, dude. So you didn't even have to deal with him.
Oh no, my dad.
I was like, my dad was. I'm thinking his own apartment.
No, well,
I remember that place.
Almost. Yeah. So there was when he bought the house, there was a a in-law suite on it because he used to have a roommate, and then when that guy moved out, I got to live in that section of the house.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome, but I used to just fucking jizz right into my bed sheets.
Oh,
on the side.
Fuck
I blew my nose there. I jizzed there. Barely ever washed them my entire fucking Yeah.
I got stuff. I actually got
just hardened corner of my sheets. Just disgusting.
There was times when
I was so gross.
when I'd be going to town.
Yeah.
And then, I didn't have anything to clean up with me. I just sometimes you wake up with a boner, you're like, I'm gonna take care of this.
Sometimes.
I would
Every
just roll
time
over.
I fall
My
asleep.
bed was up against the wall.
Yeah, same.
So I would just spray the wall.
I am fucking speechless.
So the house is still my family. I actually live in it now.
Oh, nice.
And there's still I have not repainted it. There is a spot on the wall it's a white wall.
Sure, yep.
There's
Yeah.
a spot that's a little dingier than the other spots. in
Oh
there.
my god, bro! That reminds me. So,
Are we comparing jizz walls right now?
Doug, you
well,
have one?
I'm about to.
No.
So yeah, but you weren't gross as a like.
Well, apparently
we've
you weren't-
talked about
apparently
like
you
you
weren't cool.
being you
Shocker.
because you didn't really like. I think we talked about this on the podcast. You didn't really like start all that shit until you were way older. You were like
I didn't even start. I
What are
didn't
you,
even.
fucking Mennonite?
you were like a late bloomer.
Yeah, I didn't
which
even
is weird to me because I started jerking off at age 6, dude.
I didn't even start puberty until I was 17.
That's fucking crazy. I had a teacher who.
So
was
your
like
big
that.
old wiener's like, boy, what, forgiveness? Like, dude, we didn't give him his
there you
balls
go.
till he was 17, so there you go. Oh, dude, I had a fucking unibrow when I was like 11. I've hit puberty
Yeah, same.
early.
I started getting chest hair at like
Yeah.
12. Yeah.
I'm just starting
I was
to sprout
super
it now.
I was super horny when I was like a
Now?
little kid. Yeah, I still am. No, but like I think I told this. Maybe I didn't. So my my mom was told by one of my preschool friends' mom that was like, "Hey, Matt is showing our kids Baywatch, right?" And my mom was like, no, he's not. Like, didn't fucking believe them. So I remember this at home.
Meanwhile, the dad's high fiving you.
Yeah.
Yeah, what if your mom was just like, yo, my son's just into heroes, okay?
He just wants to be a lifeguard when he grows
Like
up.
you see TNA, I see heroes.
They're saving people.
Shout out CJ Parker.
Oh, well, that was the thing. Like, so, and my mom was like, I'm gonna test him. So she pulls me aside and goes, Matt, who's CJ? And I go, Pamela Anderson? Like, I knew like her whole fucking bio. Yeah, because I would show my friends the show, and then we'd all fucking,
Well,
dicks were getting hard.
Well, every group of friends needed that kid that would show that.
definitely, yeah.
So, yeah,
that was just me.
You were chosen.
And then, so then later on, like middle school era, we had a friend that had an older brother that had a VHS tape of porn, and we used to go to his house. We'd all just fucking put our hand down our pants and stand, far enough away from each other or sit far enough away from each other.
That's how you practice social distancing.
Dude, and then there was one guy in my neighborhood who he was like the only one of us that had like good internet. So like he got on the internet, he had a burned like file of like porn movies. And I remember this chick like Heather something. You can still find her on like the Pornhub sites. Like dudes know her
Heather
from-
Hunter?
Yeah, blowjob girl. So
That was the first.
Shut the fuck up. Heather Hunter, they're like, I don't know who anything.
Oh, she was the first. She was the first porn star I beat off to.
okay, yeah, I think it was her.
That's why I remember.
She's like blonde. She's blonde, right?
Yep.
She would always,
My girl was always Bianca Trump.
Spice Channel.
Bianca Trump was my girl,
Nice.
dude.
So
Who was actually in a Baywatch parody called Baywatch.
oh, dude, do you
Full
remember?
circle.
Do you remember Son of the Beach, the Howard Stern show?
Yes.
I used to watch that with my dad every weekend.
I JO'd to the
Yeah.
butt bongo
Yep.
bonanza or whatever.
Hell yeah.
That's the only good thing Howard Stern was ever good for. It was
Aw, you're crazy. I love his
premium
show.
jerk material.
I love this show. He's funny.
Dude,
Wait,
we had these kids when I was in high school. I was probably a freshman,
Yeah.
but there was these kids.
where'd you go to high school? Around here?
Thomas McCain.
Oh yeah, McCain. That would have been
Yeah.
my feeder pattern. Yeah.
Yeah,
If I didn't go to Cal.
there was these kids.
Me too, I think.
That like even like during lunch and shit, they would all go to this one science teacher's classroom, and this is a long time ago. This is when internet wasn't even big yet,
Right.
But they had like 4 or 5 computers together, and they would play Doom.
Yeah.
together.
Fuck yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
And like so, the one kid was selling copies of Doom.
On a
He gets
floppy?
you Doom 2, and the other one,
Diablo?
Quake.
Quake.
Yeah.
And one day he was just like, "I can get you guys some other stuff too."
Whoa.
And I'm like,
Like a typical hustler.
and like
Dude,
we're all
that's
thinking like,
awesome.
like yo, it was this kid Sanjay, and he was like, Sanjay, what's this motherfucker sell weed? Like holy shit! And he's
better.
He's like,
Yeah.
And he sold these. It was definitely it was pornography on CD. On like
Yeah. So wait, was he selling you guys Doom on CD?
No,
it was
hard
floppy,
disk,
right?
Hard disk.
Hard disk.
Yeah.
Got it.
But the porn was
almost
all,
like a zip drive looking. Yeah.
Yeah, just a little those floppy, but the smaller square ones, like the hard ones, not the ones that actually were floppy.
Right. Not the big floppy ones.
Like I am that old, but this was the second.
No, because I had those too growing up.
Me too.
But he would give us CDs, and like the thing is, like only some of us had
I had to say it.
Only a few of us actually had desktop computers to actually watch it because this is before DVD players.
Sure,
of
course,
even do that. So I was like, Sanjay was the fucking man,
dude.
That kid was probably. Looking back now, he was probably rolling in money, selling Doom and pornography to like fucking teenage boys, dude.
I wonder if he's still doing that.
Made his parents proud.
He actually, I can tell you exactly what he's doing. Do you aware of the company Blizzard?
Yep.
Yeah.
The video game company?
Of course.
Yeah, that's where he works.
What?
He's out in California working for Blizzard.
Didn't they have like a big strike?
Yeah, but he works in like some weird ass like non-making
pretty cool
video
though.
games
Blizzard's
department.
a big deal.
Yeah, he started like an intern and then became like a mail boy and then moved.
Wow.
He's just in that, but yeah.
Oh, that's awesome, dude.
He's still keeping it real in the nerd world. I just hope that he's still like selling like really fucked up like weird like cool shit.
I
to
hope
those
so
guys.
too, man. Like
but like he's upped his game by now. He's like,
what the fuck could he be into now?
There's a cool
he has like the real footage of the Kennedy assassination. He's like people are
selling
like
fucking snuff.
People are like he goes up those boys like, oh, you came up to us back in the 90s. Like, you guys want to see some real shit? It's like ISIS beheading videos now.
Jesus.
It's like, Sanjay, fuck. I eat bagels with you every morning. You're fucked up, dude.
So still on the subject of cum. So when we, same age, like middle school era, like there was a kid in my neighborhood who had like good internet. And we would go to his house and, just sort of jerk off, but not really. Like, we would more just stand far apart from each other and just, like, watch it so we could go home and jerk off. Well, we didn't realize he was, like, actually jerking off. Me and, like, my other buddy that were in there, we were all in, like, different corners of the room, but it was his computer, so he would sit in front of it. And, like, we would only see his back. So all of a sudden, I don't want to say his name on here or anything, but I was like... No. We'll just call him fucking John Smith.
We'll call him Ann Heche.
Yeah. John Doe. Ann Heche. I'd be like...
Burning.
I'd be like, John, what are you doing? And I just remember him being like, and he just came straight on his fucking carpet, dude. Just blasted his carpet. And it was a white carpet, too. And I was like standing and I was like, dude, I laughed so fucking hard. And then I was like, I could be standing in cum right now.
I think the best thing he could have done was turned around with completely dead face, like, yeah, what's up? And like not breaking eye contact with any of you and just start spraying and just like, what's up, man? You guys need something? Like, you want me to get you like a Coke or, some fucking fruit by the foot? Like, what's up, man? Oh, God. The best was my mom was an accountant for the DuPont company.
Oh, wow.
So she was one of the first people to actually have a home computer with the internet hooked up. This was pre-AOL. It was prodigy.net.
Yeah. Wow.
And I just remember that shit. Like, and then kids at school were telling me, like, because the school had computers too.
Back when people called the internet the net.
But
I'm just surfing the net
tonight.
Like all of like the
web.
Like the dirty shit existed since the dawn of fucking internet.
Yeah.
But she had all that crazy shit blocked on her computer, obviously. But then like kids at school would like pass around, you got to go to this website, and it was like the ones that weren't named like fuck.com.
Yeah, right.
They had like those real like innocent names.
Yeah.
And I remember the first one I found.
X Hamster X.
Yeah, the first one I found was called ampland.com.
Yeah.
It was all pictures and maybe like 5-second loop videos, but
awesome.
We found, and the other one was whitehouse.org.
I remember that site.
Or was it whitehouse.com? It was one of them.
Com. It was Com.
Some of they had gotten
Whitehouse.com.
Whitehouse.com.
Interesting.
They got that website before the actual White House could get a hold of it.
Hilarious.
And it's like nothing special porn wise, but it's just like funny shit that they took with that name.
Did you guys know lemonparty.org?
Oh yeah, of course. All those.
But it's now just a regular porn site.
What a
it's like it's almost like a Chatterbait looking site where it's like a bunch of different windows all.
Whoever gave up that URL is a coward.
No,
they should have held out.
I don't think they gave it up. I think they expanded on it.
You think so?
That's just tradition.
I know. I like Tub Girl
and fucking what the other ones were like
Meat Spin,
Blue Waffle.
Blue Waffle, yeah, that was
Blue Waffle.
Cake Fart.
Cake fart. My favorite was
What's cake? Oh, I haven't
pudding
seen.
farts was the better one because a piece of poop flies out.
You ever see? You've seen Man versus Jar and all that shit, right?
Yeah.
Woo!
It's like,
That was rough, Mr.
God.
Hands.
and the best was like when you first got like AOL Instant Messenger, and you could figure out a way where you could send someone a link, but you could change what it said. So it was just like pictures of my dog, but it was like that blue text, so like it
was a
obviously
hyperlink.
and you're like, oh, let's look at pictures of his dog, and you're like, ah, fuck. He just like it's just old dudes just chowing down.
There was one I got tons of people with because it was a proxy for Meatspin, and it was just wowomg.com, and it was a redirect to just Meatspin. It's so funny. I got so many people.
And it's funny as shit because I used to like
great.
try to have like these long conversations with people, then you would just keep looking for a way to like sneak a link in, just like, oh yeah, I heard about it. He was in the newspaper. Check out this article about him. And then it was great when you could get like the same friend like multiple times in one conversation, and they just wouldn't learn not to click shit you sent. Like that.
Dummy.
The fact that there's like not kids doing that with Lemon Party now fucking just bums me out.
I know.
It's
I
like,
don't know what they fucking do to prank each other.
now it's like those
Kids
three
are
old
kinda
men
boring.
died in vain.
They kill each other.
Aw. Yeah. I guess you're right.
You gotta figure those old men from Lemon Party have to be dead by now.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Did they die for nothing? No, they were fucking martyrs, dude.
Do you think they died before Lemon Party ever went up?
See, you just took it to a dark place, bro.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know.
He said it to somebody. It's like, that's not funny. They're fucking dead, dude. that's my Uncle Stanley, man.
Oh, that's him in his happy place.
That's him, man. He was just having a good time before
Yeah.
life just took him out, and you guys, I think it's some kind of funny fucking joke. Uncle Stanley called him Stosh.
I hope I'm still banging in my like 80s.
Well, some people are. I know that much.
Yeah, a lot of people
I've watched
are.
the videos.
Oh yeah.
The old young videos, they're fucking great.
Yup, I've seen it too.
Just watching the disgust on these women's face when some like fat dude with like a mushroom cap just like, come sit on the couch with me. You're like, this is
She's
great.
like, I better be making $25,000.
You know they're making $25.
Yeah. Oh
They're
god.
making $7
I don't
and
know,
50
man.
cents.
I'm pretty sure Janice Griffith makes like $50K per video or some shit.
See, that's like whenever we talk about the wage gap, man. This guy, look at pornography, dude.
Yeah.
Well, her name carries weight in the industry, so
Yeah.
her
Because you guys both know who she is, right? Or Janice
she sounds
Griffith?
like a porn star name, so I just
mean,
figured as
probably.
much.
You really can't picture? Oh my god, she's like one of my favorite porn stars.
Like-
yeah. Since she came out on the scene, I've been watching her.
Like, the name's not ringing any bells, but I guarantee you the amount of pornography I watch, I have seen her. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah,
I
you've
can't be
probably
that guy.
seen
Oh,
her.
I've never seen her before. Like, yes, you have.
Yeah.
I mean, there's got to be a point where you've probably seen like 70% of each
Of porn?
no, the actresses.
Oh.
Well, not even
Yeah.
seven. Not even that.
See
'cause you
now,
gotta figure in all those weird ass.
everyone's a fucking porn star now. Like,
Yeah.
everybody is. That's just like normal. Shit now.
We're talking about stars.
Okay, you're right. You're right.
True.
You could
But
be talking
everyone-
about people who do porn,
I
but
was
we're
gonna say,
talking about stars.
Porn
dude.
is such a common thing now.
They got to
just
have more than
watching
just one
each
bang
other.
bus appearance.
Yeah,
You know, they gotta,
Yeah.
the kind of person whose name you first and last name you can say, and a bar of guy like multiple guys.
They're
Are like,
like,
yep.
I think Danny Daniels and Cherie DeVille do a podcast together.
Who the
They're-
fuck is
if-
Danny Daniels? Danny D?
Danny Daniels? No, no, female porn star.
Oh, D-A-N-I.
She's hilarious. Yeah.
if you ever want to be,
She's pretty funny.
I'm not really spicing up this ever. It's you want to be really depressed.
Yeah.
But there's three of them.
Okay.
It's called Life After Porn. They're documentaries.
Oh
I've seen it.
yeah. I know those. Yeah.
Very sad.
Oh god, dude, there was like I forget the dude's name, but it was a dude like actually was J-owned to a lot in the 90s because he was like in every movie.
Yeah.
And like now he's just like selling his greatest hits DVDs like out of his car.
It's not Peter North?
It's not Peter North, no.
man.
Gay for Pay Pete? No, it's not him. I forget his fucking name. It's like it's not Buck Adams. He died. And I found out from that
Buck
document.
Naked?
It's one of the dudes with like names like that and from
Right.
that era. And it's like now he's like, yeah, man, I'm still living the dream. He's like, he opens up a hatchback and he has like just like the best of DVD. I'm just like, fuck, man.
Damn. DVD
Dude,
at that.
I still regret to this day not buying Conrad Brooks's VHS tape when he would scream about it at Monster Mania in like the
Who's
fucking.
Conrad Brooks?
Do you know the movie Plan 9 from Outer Space?
Yes.
Okay, he's the cop. He's the guy that played the cop in every Ed Wood movie.
Okay.
Yeah, he used to be at Monster Mania, and he died in like I don't know 13 or 14 or something. Anyway, I used to go to Monster Mania back in like 07, 08. You know, I still do, but I was going back when it was like fucking 100 people or whatever. And he would walk around screaming, "Buy my VHS tape, buy my," and I was like, and I just would get so nervous, and I'd be like, "Oh my God, that's fucking Conrad Brooks." And then I like realized he was insane, and then he fucking died. I was like, dude, I never.
Wait, was it pornography?
No, it was just him. I don't know what the fuck it was.
Just vibing.
Just it was. I think it was just a clip of him in all the.
Great would that be?
You just yeah.
He's just sitting much like this table, just like,
dude.
Oh God.
If it was fucking Conrad Brooks pornography, that would have been amazing.
Oh God, dude.
Ed Wood. Well, Ed Wood used to shoot porn after he got done making fucking regular movies, I guess.
Another fun thing to do is after you're done watching pornography, you want something fun, look for porn blooper reels.
Oh, I always do. Yes,
Especially
hilarious.
the Crossfire videos are my favorite ones in the entire world.
Oh
There's this one, and I actually have it.
Crossfire.
I actually have it saved on X videos because it makes me laugh every time I watch it. And it
Do you
just
actually have a login at Xvideos?
Fuck yeah, dude! I got a favorites list.
What? I've never
Yo,
done
I take
that
shit
before.
fucking seriously.
Oh, okay.
I got my chubby section, and
Yeah,
the daughter swap section, it's like fuck it. But there's these dudes. It's just fucking like 4 dudes like in a circle around this chick, ready to go finish off on her.
Sure.
And there's one dude who busts first. Just he goes past the girl's face and hits the one dude in the thigh, which is funny in its own. But it's like the other 3 guys are like trying to keep it straight face, like and you hear a guy go. And then like he does that, and then the other 3 guys just break down and just start cracking the fuck up, and it's like
there was a blooper in the mid 2000s.
That's so good,
that
dude.
me and my friends used to watch all the time on RedTube.
The cameraman one.
No. It was a girl licking a dude's asshole, and he farts in her face, and she goes, "You fucking asshole." You fucking asshole, and smacks him, and then walks out of the studio naked.
that's so funny.
And it was great. I still I can picture it all perfectly, and I haven't been able to find it in years.
God, I hope she gets pink eye.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking great.
Aw, pink eye from the stink eye.
Oh,
All right, how long have we been doing this? Because
Not long enough.
I gotta get moving soon, gentlemen. I got time I gotta spend with my wife. I gotta eat some dinner.
He's gonna go watch porn bloopers.
No, I'm definitely not
He's
gonna
fucking
watch.
gonna watch porn bloopers.
Convenient timing.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm wearing
wait.
sweatpants. You'd be able to tell.
Didn't you have an announcement?
Oh yeah, I'm happy to announce NoFX is breaking up.
Oh shit! Thank God.
Fat Mike announced to some publication either today or maybe yesterday that next year will be their last year.
Okay.
And all I could say was thank God.
20
Yeah,
years
they're
too late.
terrible, bro.
Fuck.
Oh God.
I'm so glad
I
that
also
you're
think-
not a NoFX fan.
Oh, dude, I can't stand them. I don't really like Fat Mike. I don't.
They never bothered me until they got old, because they got old and they were still doing dumb shit like, hey, look,
Yeah.
we got giant pink Liberty spikes. And
Yeah,
like,
that old gag.
it's like, come on, man.
Or like he wears a dress on stage.
yeah, it's like,
and
dude, you're pushing 60 if you're not there yet.
my God.
And it's like, you don't have to do this anymore, man. It's
I don't.
like,
I think he actually. I see.
some
That was the thing.
self-respect.
Like I never.
they seem like the kind of
the
people.
authenticity of it was never there for me.
Never.
I'll just say that.
yeah, when they try to be a political
It wa-
band, you're like, yeah.
I know it wasn't like the Germs. Like the Germs were living like that life and
Yeah.
that world, and they're one of my favorite bands. Like
You could tell they actually, didn't shower for 9 days and just lived in
Yeah,
vans and
well,
stuff.
yeah.
Where these guys are like, come on, dude. You guys were like the guy who started the Warped Tour. And then all your tours were
that's
the
cool,
Warped Tour.
but it's like,
yeah. But it's like you knew he wasn't like a suffering punk. You
did
know what I mean?
which is also fine because I'm
Yeah.
not super into that. It's like
I hear you on that. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
and that's fine too. But then don't try to parade it off like you're not.
there's a really good
lean into
book
it.
called Sellout that came out a few years ago, and if you can find it, or if you can get the audiobook, that's what I did, and it was like, I don't know, $10 or something. Fantastic book, but that talks a lot about Fat Records, like their record label, and it was interesting just to find out some stuff. I don't know.
When
They
every
s- they
band had
see-
the same beat.
They seem like the kind of people who, like, if they do something stupid, like Den just said, like wearing dresses on stage or just their stupid attitudes.
Which is cool. Like wearing dresses on stage is
Jesus
fun and
Christ.
everything.
Yeah, but not when you're pushing 60.
I just never.
I mean,
I never thought it was funny when they did it.
never. Like, look at a band like Bad Religion. They had all the politics and punk you wanted, and they just dressed like normal human beings.
Yeah.
And then when they got to 60 and are still doing it, you're like, all right, well, cool.
But
Bad Religion's still doing it.
And I was never into Bad Religion, but the dude from Bad Religion started
Epitaph.
exactly,
yeah.
and he actually did a lot of great stuff for
Yeah.
punk rock.
And he did a lot of. He actually was a really in like his activism. He actually meant everything he said.
Oh,
like,
sure, yeah,
and
yeah,
would
yeah.
do like stuff for all.
And
the projects
honestly,
and
so
shit.
did the guys from Anti-Flag, even though I was never into
Yeah.
them either.
Like I like that, but like Fat Mike is like he's just using it for like this is a character. He just was, like,
Yes,
playing
that's
character.
a better way to put it. He was like playing a character. I mean, maybe that really is him, but it just felt
And
weird to me.
and it's like they'll have a political song mixed in with a song about farts, and you're like, and then another thing is like, do you want to hear a band that's old men now singing songs about farts?
not really.
It's like if it's like some young ass kid band, you're like, oh fuck yeah, dude, go do what you gotta do. But it's like,
But even then, it was like
like you're a
Blink 182.
peephole now.
Like
Yeah,
I
it's like-
never got into like Blink 182 with their like they're kind of funny, I guess.
I got into them when that dude went off the rails and started talking about the fact
UFOs?
that he was chipped. Then I was like, yo, Blink-182 is the shit.
Yeah.
And I really was bummed that he was out of the band by then. Because, imagine how sick those albums would have been lyrically.
Well, he has another band, right?
Does he sing about shit like that? Because I will fucking
Angels and Airwaves. That's what it's called.
That's like a pop band, man.
But I don't think they...
But that's what he's singing about is like UFOs
he really?
and shit. Yeah, Angels and Airwaves.
yeah.
Yeah, that's like their whole thing.
Dude, I'm
I
down
think
with
is
that shit.
UFOs. I think. I honestly, I haven't listened to them,
Yo,
and I don't know.
I'm going to tell him about my Don Henley thing.
You already did.
I'm going to be like, yo, dude.
Oh, you're gonna
I'm
tell
gonna tell Tom.
DeLong.
Yeah.
Did
I was
yeah.
like, yo, man. What you know about Don Henley, bro? You want to know Hotel California is really about? Just fuck. Oh, dude.
Fucking UFOs, bro.
Dude, I would take that shit off to another level.
Take him for a fucking ride.
And I'm a UFO nut too, and even I don't get into what he's.
Oh, he's into some fucking bad shit stuff.
Which is fine. It's just he has the money and the time now to take whatever's given to him and start just fucking researching it.
Yeah.
Whereas like I've learned because I've been into UFOs and just anything, just paranormal since I was a baby, like since I could read, and I know now what to sift through and go with what like real research and
I just think it's fucking. I just thought with him like going off the rails like that was fucking great.
Yeah.
I was like, more fucking people need to do that. Like, cause I
Anyway.
get into some tinfoil hat shit too, but that dude was on another fucking level.
All right, Tommy, what were you about to say? Because you got all super mad at me.
It was like 3 subjects ago. Who cares?
I
Tell
care.
me anyway.
No.
Now.
It doesn't matter.
Go on now.
It's no effects. It's fucking ancient history at this point. It does not matter.
Well, they still have a year left, so we'll see. They'll probably do a fucking reunion
Sadly.
tour, just like Op
I don't
Ivy did.
think they will.
Or not a tour.
I don't
Op
think
Ivy
they-
did like a reunion show.
Yeah, but people
That was kinda
cared
cool.
about Op Ivy.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, I care about Op
They're
Ivy.
objectively a better band than NoFX
They're
too, and
definitely-
I don't like them.
Yeah.
I don't like.
You don't like Op Ivy either.
I
I don't
love
like
them.
them, but I do. I will greatly say that a lot of people really cared about that band, and if they
Yeah.
were somehow through voodoo able to play again, people would be fucking ecstatic.
Yeah.
10 years from now, and someone's like, "Yo, let's get NoFX to play our fest." Everybody's gonna be like,
Okay.
Who?
"Let's just use that money to get like 7 bands we actually want to see."
You
know,
mean
it's like,
you mean the clutch of punk rock?
yo,
the
fucking
Clutch of
Talk
punk-
about Clutch, dude. Clutch is great.
I figured you would have loved Clutch.
Clutch is fucking
Dude,
fantastic.
you
I
don't know me at all.
I
going to
don't.
see them soon.
I don't like Clutch either, but fucking
I
for some
fucking
reason
love Clutch.
You
I
look
love 'em.
like a Clutch fan. You look like every fan of Clutch I've ever met.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Big guy with a beard, glasses. And
Oh,
a
me?
hat.
I thought you were talking about him.
No,
I was
not
like,
Tommy.
Tom?
No,
Like,
you do. You look like every Clutch fan I've ever met.
I can definitely see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can definitely see that.
I'm an everyman. I blend in.
All I need is like a flannel shirt with shorts on.
Dude, oh my God,
I'd be
bro.
spitting in no.
Fucking PBR in
like,
your hand.
I'm not. See, I had PBRs in my hand a couple days ago. It's like, so
Yep.
I'd be mad. I'm like, yo, but that's pretty fucking spot on. Yeah,
Yeah.
I fucking love Clutch.
They're very interesting.
Just say they suck. It's
I don't think they
fine.
suck.
It's
They're
fine.
good for what they do.
I'm
It's just
going-
not for me.
I'm going to see
I also
them play
listen to
with,
fucking Infectious Grooves. Like they
I
dress
have-
up like
I have the first 3 cassettes.
of Infectious Grooves.
Yeah, Sarsipius Arc, Groove Family Psycho, and what was the other one? Fuck.
I have to look at
Because I was a big Suicidal Tendencies.
I still am. Yeah, I have every fucking album Suicidal's ever done.
And I hate Metallica
Me
with
too.
a passion.
Me too.
But when that dude from Infectious Grooves joined as their bass player, I was like,
Robert
all right,
Trujillo.
maybe I'll check this shit out.
Yeah.
And his bass, I don't know, I guess his bass playing is just gone to shit. Because it's like, now it's just typical stupid bass.
Hold on, I'm gonna look up that third album name
Yeah, I fucking...
because that's bugging me.
I remember getting that shit.
That first one is where they're all the lizard people on the cover, right?
That's like a running thing through them.
No, I know, but I'm saying it's all them in the zoot suits and shit. Like that.
And there's one with them like in the lizards thing, but they're like all dressed like cholos and shit too.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was like I was big into Suicidal Tendencies, and it was a suicidal spit off.
Me
So
too,
I was
bro.
like, yeah, I'm in. Like it doesn't really hold up much.
Oh
at all.
yeah, so this is like a split. It's Groove Family Psycho / Snapped Like a Mother.
MUTHA. Yeah.
The plague that makes
your booty move. Yes.
Yeah.
And Sarsipius Arc.
So I bought. They only did a pressing of like a couple hundred of their latest record. I got one.
They're still a band.
Yeah, they just put this out this year. I got it on vinyl. I didn't even open it yet.
I'd be afraid to.
They're so fucking good, dude. I love that band.
They don't hold up for me.
Really?
But they just don't.
They're fun, man. Anything Mike Muir does, I like. He's just so over the top. Like, I could never imagine sitting through a fucking interview with him. He talks way too much. But the Misfits are my favorite band of all time, and I couldn't imagine talking to Danzig for more than 2 seconds. What?
I was hoping this would come out.
You don't like the Misfits? Oh, you're crazy. Bro.
No, I'm an adult. Why would I like the Misfits? It's baby music.
How?
All right, look. This is. Did you watch Scooby-Doo growing up?
Yeah.
Okay, right. You remember how they always had that montage, like towards the end of the episode, where like the villain would be chasing Scooby and the gang through.
Yeah, like the Benny Hill
funhouse
segments where they'd be all different doors. Yeah.
Remember all the music they used to play over that?
Sure.
Throw a punk beat behind that music, and it's the fucking Misfits.
Who cares? So what?
That
Scooby-Doo's awesome.
stinks. I don't want to. Yeah, Scooby-Doo's awesome, but I don't want one on my iPod.
That's also
it's like
completely untrue.
oh, it's fucking dumbest shit ever. Watching a bunch of fat Guidos from fucking New Jersey singing about like, oh, I'm a goblin. Like, shut the fuck up. You're 5'1". That's the only goblin-esque quality you have.
And they're also not fat.
God.
They're in like super good shape.
Come on, dude.
Come on, what?
Come on, dude. Come on.
Have you ever seen Doyle?
Now?
What do you?
Well,
you don't. I don't think you
he
know.
has always been built like a brick shit
No,
house.
he hasn't. No, he was skinny like me. He was just really tall. You guys don't know shit about fuck, all right? No, Jerry only still works out like a motherfucker.
Then
too.
I must be
You know what
thinking
he
of
needs
him
to-
then.
you know-
Jesus Christ.
You know what he needs to work out? How to fucking write a quality song. Because that band stinks.
Nah, dude, Misfits are amazing.
Oh, whoa! Like, oh, they're the fucking worst.
All right, well, why don't you tell me about fucking Iron Monkey?
Iron Monkey's fucking great.
What do they sound like?
Like, look it up.
666,
Dude.
huh?
Dude, someone's butthurt right now.
No,
It's seething the fuck
it's
out, dude.
crazy
The
that
Misfits are
you don't like
fucking
the Misfits.
garbage. Dude,
I don't think you know enough songs.
it's the spooky. How do you not? I know tons of Misfits songs.
Name 5.
Where Eagles Dare.
Okay.
Return of
Great
the
song.
Fly.
Okay.
Ghouls Night Out.
Okay.
Horror Business.
There you go. One more.
I got one more.
Yeah. Fucking any just yeah.
Death Comes Ripping.
There you go. Those are all
my dick.
vastly different.
Suck my dick. So I
But no,
know
but-
they're. Dude, I grew up with kids that fucking idolize the Misfits.
Sure, yeah.
The dude I work with every day idolizes the goddamn Misfits.
Love
and
it.
it's fucking painful.
Wait. Who was the dude you worked with?
Kevin Finch. He's an old dude like me.
sounds so
he
familiar.
went full normie. So he.
Oh, okay.
But yeah. All
Yeah,
it
man.
is Misfits and NPR. But anyway, it's like, and I'd rather have the NPR. The Misfits are so fucking bad.
No.
And the older they get, the worse more embarrassing it gets. It's like, dude.
Embarrassing is a
Look,
word.
I would give them fucking leeway if they got rid of the devil locks now. But to watch a dude whose hairline is here have the fucking like, dude, just stop. We don't fucking need that.
Ah, man, you're crazy. All right.
But-
so what does Iron Monkey
Look,
sound like?
I might get you back on this. I do like Sam Hain and I do like Danzig.
Well, I love Sam Hain, yeah.
Okay, but the Misfits sucks.
No.
They're fucking hot garbage.
no,
It's like
they're
stoners.
fucking amazing.
They're like a stoner sludge band.
A stoner
Yeah.
metal.
But
Fucking every song's 45 minutes long.
basically,
Every song's Weed Eater.
every song is like one half of the one side of the LP. Yeah, but
Sleep.
yeah, just the Misfits, just
Crazy to me,
I
man.
hate 'em.
God, I love them
they're
so much.
wearing like stupid skeleton hand gloves while you play. Like, oh, fucking shut up.
It's great. It's a fun show.
Fucking corny. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the point.
Yeah, it's fun if you're like 13 or 14, but if you're like
It's still fun.
it's like the Misfits.
Are
were
you
cool.
not a Halloween person?
What, like the concept or like the movies or?
Like the holiday?
I don't give a fuck about Halloween.
Oh,
but
see, that's where you don't. Yeah, you just
Well,
it
like,
doesn't, you
yo,
don't get it.
I like candy. Does that count for anything?
It does count.
I'm a fan of candy. If that counts for anything.
big fan.
I build a big haunted house here every year.
I like haunted houses.
Halloween.
I actually used to work at Jason's Woods.
Oh, Jason's Woods cool.
And like, I fucking like that's fine, but like, you can't take. That's not an excuse. It's like, oh, you don't like Halloween? Halloween doesn't have a shitty backbeat. It's just a fucking holiday, man.
Yeah, but it's a Halloween lifestyle.
Why would you have a lifestyle that's a holiday? That's like the person who wears a Christmas sweater year round or has their fucking lights
Yeah,
on
man.
year round.
I was just
You're
about to say
wearing an
Christmas.
Aquaman hat.
You were fucking
pointed it out.
You were complimenting it earlier.
But I'm saying because I
Oh
like
my
it.
God.
Your lifestyle, comic books are part of your lifestyle.
Yeah, it's a hat.
Right.
A lot of people of all ages wear hats.
Right, but it has
No
but it has a symbol on it.
No one over the age of 20 should have a devil lock. No fucking peepaw from fucking North Jersey.
But what if somebody said, well,
Should-
nobody's over the age of 20 should still be reading comic books. They're for kids.
That's 100% true.
But you do anyway, and you
Damn
enjoy
right I
it.
do.
There you go. It's the same fucking thing.
Still. It's the ghouls, not all ghouls go to hell. Like, oh god. I just fucking hear those lyrics and I'm just like, holy shit.
Man, you're crazy,
this
dude.
Motherfucker's spitting. Like it's hitting me right in the cholesterol layer of my heart.
Love
and
it.
it's just
Love every second of it.
just
Every
stinks.
song.
oh god, like look how spooky we are. And like
Now,
bands, it's like Kiss.
You don't like Kiss?
No. No one should like Kiss, and here's
Fucking
why.
Kiss is great.
Here's why.
Okay, sure.
All right, Kiss's whole thing was they were demons from space. That was their gimmick. All right, that sounds fucking.
It sounds cool.
That sounds fucking sick.
That Destroyer record's cool.
Yo, if
I
you-
like that record.
All right,
All
but
their records.
Listen.
are awesome.
I'd never see
If
them.
you ever met
Maybe
a
not
demon,
Psycho Circus.
right, and you're like, "Yo, demon, play me a riff," and he came out with Detroit Rock City. I'd be like, you are like, this is why you got cast out of heaven. Because your riffs are fucking trash.
Yeah, but that's the thing. In fucking, what is it, 1974? When did Destroyer come
No
out?
excuse.
I think 77.
No excuses because
77?
No
Maybe.
excuses because Black Sabbath
making shit
was a
up.
band in the 70s.
Sure.
So you can make evil music in the 70s.
I guarantee Kiss was getting laid more than Black
That
Sabbath.
doesn't make them good.
But that's what a demon would play. Whatever gets him laid more.
I think he would want to subjugate innocent people and turn them into demons. Not get
Yeah.
laid.
100% right.
Well, yeah, but you're gonna get more people.
He's transcended getting laid, man. You're
Yeah.
living in the human realm.
So he's
right
not
now.
subjugating souls. He's subjugating state fair moms. You know, it's like
Hey, man,
if a demons came from outer space down
those are the
there,
most evil people on
and like
earth.
it's like, yo, play a fucking space demon song, and he's like, all right, this one's called Beth. You should be like, oh,
Destroyer.
Yes, I hear you
Destroyer was
calling.
76.
76. That was 2 years.
that whole band should hang themselves.
Oh,
They're
I love Kiss.
fucking
Fucking
any
love
band
Kiss.
with a gimmick like that,
They're all still alive too.
and it's
Isn't
like,
that wild?
yo, I feel the same way about like Slipknot. Same thing.
Nah, well, it's
It's like, yo, you all dress like serial killers, but you play like
they tilt their heads into the camera.
yeah,
like
but
this.
you play radio friendly butt metal.
Yeah.
It's like, dude,
Now.
serial killers
Okay,
wouldn't
yeah.
fucking be into that shit.
Oh,
No.
yeah,
Yeah.
they would. Serial
No.
killers are super into radio metal.
I
Because
mean,
serial killers are super
was a previous
lame.
guest like a serial killer? It was like,
No, but don't you ever do any research? Like fucking.
do you think Richard Ramirez would be a Slipknot fan, or would he be
100%?
Or would he be a Stone Sour fan?
100%?
or would he be more into like some like Norwegian black metal?
No, he would Richard Ramirez was obsessed with AC/DC, and that's why he wanted to be called.
That makes sense.
The
True.
fucking.
That's why
well,
he fell out.
No, he was he wanted to be called the Night Prowler, or is that what he was called?
Night
I
Stalker.
think that was.
Yeah,
I
he
think
was
his
called the
first
Night
name-
Stalker. He was trying to be called the Night Prowler. He would leave AC/DC hats where he did his first killings.
Oh, that's nice of him.
Yeah. No, dude, serial killers are the lamest fucking pussies you'll
the
ever meet.
stupid, like, flat caps that they wore on stage, or, like, an actual hat that said AC/DC
It
on
just was a dumb fucking hat that said AC/DC. And
Like a
I like
baseball hat?
AC/DC. Yeah, just like
Oh,
a baseball
God.
hat that said
Why?
AC/DC.
Why do you like AC/DC?
Bon Scott.
How old are you?
Bon Scott,
How old are you?
32.
There's no reason you should like that.
Love the
Thank
Bon
you.
Scott
There's
era.
No reason you like that band. You're like that kid that's 16 now and wears Led Zeppelin shirts. It's like, what are you doing, kid? It's like the kid that, like, his dad sat him down in front of a record player and was like, "This is music," and the kid was like, "All right," but then instead of like going out and finding other bands, he just like, "All right, well, I guess this is music. It all stops now."
See, I'm an appreciator of music, though. I collect all kinds of music.
Apparently,
Yeah. I love
apparently
it.
your B for bad section is quite large. Oh God. It's like, honey, could you grab me a random record from my 60-year-old guy in face paint that plays butt rock section?
But yeah, but serial killers are always into like Avenged Sevenfold. Like they don't do the research into like underground music. They're always like into like fucking like crossfade and shit.
Dude, the Trenchcoat Mafia. At least they were into some sweet ass hard industrial.
But the
Yeah,
Trenchcoat
fucking-
Mafia weren't killing people.
I beg to differ.
No,
unless
they
you're
definitely
Columbine.
No, dude, fucking Columbine. Those guys were
There's
not.
a couple kids in that cafeteria that might disagree.
The fucking kids from Columbine
the
were
killers
normal.
of Columbine were not in the trench coat
No,
mafia.
they were normal fucking like jock kids that were just assholes.
Yeah,
And
that's
the
actually
media
true.
the media was just like,
They
fucking
ran-
goth kids with trench coats on, or
the media
or shooting
ran
up
with the
school.
trench coat
Yeah,
thing.
trench coat kids were the
So you're
kids that
saying,
avoided it.
but you're saying they weren't serial killers though.
who those guys?
Yeah, they killed
those guys
more than
were.
no, they
yeah.
sure
Yeah,
were.
exactly.
But
And
they were fucking butt rock fans.
no, they listened to
They
like
listened to
fucking
KMFDM and shit.
9 Inch Nails and shit.
Yeah.
See,
But that's kind of butt rock. I mean, 9 Inch Nails is okay, but like
This fucking
KMFDM,
guy.
I don't even like 9 Inch Nails, but like, yo, to call that butt rock?
It's not butt rock, but
Nah,
that's
dude.
radio rock, bro.
In
That is-
1999, it's not butt rock, bro.
in 1999, that was radio rock.
I knew a girl
bro.
that split her tongue down the center listening to 9 Inch Nails because she thought it'd be cool. Do you think anybody
Exactly.
ever listened to
That's-
Kiss and was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna split my fucking tongue"?
Yeah,
down
I
there."
sure do.
Oh God,
That's why there were so many protesters when
Oh
Kiss
my
came
God.
out.
You seriously like a kid that inherited his dad's record collection and never moved on. It's like, well, I'm 32. My favorite artist is Jimi Hendrix. Like, fuck off. Like, get out of here with that shit.
All right.
Oh God.
All right, Square Brim. I'm going to call it
Good
quits
one.
for the rest of the night.
I got some fucking Kiss to listen to.
Oh,
Hey, man,
God.
Kiss is rad. I love Kiss.
I hesitate to call them rad.
They're fucking awesome.
Kiss's one record is fine. I'll call them that, but no more.
What, you think Destroyer's their only good record?
Yeah.
Hotter Than Hell?
Fun.
Oh, my God.
I didn't listen to any of this conversation because I hated it.
What do you listen to? Like, obviously Iron Monkey.
I listen to a lot of shit. I listen to death metal. I listen.
Whoa, you listen to death metal?
I do. I listen
Holy
to-
shit.
Dude, you're really reaching. You're really reaching, dude. I gotta
just-
find something quick to make fun of him for because you said Danzig sucked, bro.
You like Danzig?
Oh, speaking of that,
Danzig's good. Danzig the man is a fucking turd.
Oh, well, nobody likes Danzig the man.
I don't like Danzig the band.
Did you
I
go
like
see-
I like Danzig the band even less than I like.
I
the
like
Misfits.
death metal. I like hardcore. I'm one of my fucking favorite things in the world is the Cardigans.
The Cardigans, the
Cardigans,
doo-wop band?
The band. They're not a doo-wop band.
Cardigans?
It's a fucking sweet like bunch of Norwegians playing pop music.
Then I have no idea. I'm pretty sure there was a band in the 50s called the
How have
Cardigans.
you never heard the Cardigans?
Maybe I have.
You've never heard Loveful? That shit's on like every they play that shit in supermarkets.
Maybe. You worked in supermarkets, so.
I did.
Me
so
too.
They probably
True.
played it there, yeah.
I was a ShopRite boy, a BJ's guy.
Oh, you're definitely a BJ's guy.
Yeah.
I went and saw Obituary for the 6th time.
See?
And-
Now, if those dudes are like, "Yo, we're space teams," I'm like, "All right, cool, I get you." Actually, no, they're told too trailer trash to be space demons.
How many times?
Obituary?
Yeah,
How many times have you
Tampa.
seen Obituary?
Exactly.
Dan?
definitely double digits.
Oh yeah. You said six
I
times.
said seen him 6 times.
I probably seen him 5-ish times.
Yeah, I've seen Waste
Huh.
5 times.
What was your favorite place that you saw Obituary at?
In New Jersey, they played this tiny bar where the stage was only like 6 inches from the ground, and there was a pirate metal band that opened for them.
This could have been any
and they-
Mojo
Was the
13
band
show.
called Hook?
I don't remember. This was
No.
2012.
That sounds
Dude,
about
with
right.
a swashbuckle.
It
I know-
might have
I
been.
know the dudes in that band.
And they handed out
Would it have a really fat dude singing and playing bass?
Dude, I don't remember. This was 10 years ago, but they handed out foam swords into the audience, and me and my buddies all went, and we were just like smacking everybody in the audience with these fucking swords, screaming pirates. And then Obituary played, and they had just come out with I don't remember. They had just come out with like 10,000 Ways to Die? Yeah. And some guy just kept screaming, play the old stuff, and I kept screaming, fuck that guy, play the new stuff, and the singer kept laughing. So John Tardy.
Obituary, probably the Trocadero.
I've seen him at the
That's
Troc,
your favorite place you've seen him?
In 2009 I saw him at the
fucking loved the Trocadero.
I missed the Troc. I saw some good fucking shows
I saw
there.
Warbringer, Goat Horror, and
Horror was
Obituary in
Goat
the
Horror's
same
sick.
night, and there was like nobody there.
I've seen Goat Horror probably 10 times, never
so-
on purpose.
What? You don't like Goat Horror?
They've never drawn me to a show.
What? I thought you would have loved them.
I love Goat Horror.
Yeah,
They're
they're a good band.
they're okay.
What about
I could-
Warbringer? Did you ever see Warbringer?
I was
Never
not a
seen
fan.
them.
What? Really?
I don't hate them, but it's just
Do you not like thrash metal?
depends.
Do you like Municipal Waste?
No, I like. Look, 'cause here's the thing.
Dude, what?
Here's why.
Before we
Okay.
get
Here's
into
why.
before we get into that, I saw Obituary at East Coast Tsunami one time
Sorry,
Where's that?
in Reading,
Oh yeah.
and there was probably 15 people there.
Dude, yeah,
Sounds about
Reading
right.
sucks, dude.
Sounds
Well,
about right.
I'm going to see Black Flag in Reading.
At this time, this fest.
Black Flag now
Yeah.
with Mike Vallely.
Yeah. Oh God, dude. Who cares? I just want to see them play the songs, dude. They've had 100 fucking singers. I don't care who sings for them. What? You think their best
Christ.
years are Rollins or
No.
what? Keith
Absolutely
Morris?
No, Dez.
Dez was only the
Dez
singer
Cadena?
for like
Yeah,
he
but those
was
are
only the
those are
singer.
my favorite songs.
So what? You jealous again?
But as far as like
What
the
did he
musical
do?
content, I prefer the Rollins years, but he wasn't my favorite singer. But I like the
Fair.
songs from his era better. When they got really experimental, like My War is a fucking great.
My
album.
War is a great album, but after that,
but
I
not
wasn't,
because
I
of
wasn't
him, but not because
super-
of him.
No, it's just a
I like the
great,
actual
yeah, it's just a
songwriting.
great album. But I was never into like Slip It In or like.
I love that record.
I
I
have.
understand why people would not like it.
I have Family Man in original pressing.
Like I get why people wouldn't like that compared.
I just don't
to,
like
older.
spoken word
That's
like
completely
rock. I
understandable.
just didn't really.
See,
it's just not my thing.
See, that's how normal people when they're like, "Yo, I don't like what you like," and that's what they do. Like, "Oh, I can understand that." They don't know, like, "Well, you're wearing an Aquaman hat," you know. See, that's how most people would deal with that. But to answer your question,
Well, you
about
came
that,
at me hard about the Misfits, bro.
Misfits, they bring it out of me. But
But why? This is crazy to me.
I don't like gimmicks. I don't like silly. And when it comes to bands, and this is what it's going to get
You don't
you.
like any gimmicks.
When it comes to bands,
I don't.
So you don't like Manowar?
No. And then there's another reason you should not like Manowar.
Why?
Because Google their guitar player real quick. See what he's been up to lately.
Oh.
Is it because they hang out in Germany a lot?
No, it's because he's a goddamn pedophile.
Oh, he's a pedophile.
Oh, hell
God
yes.
damn it!
Yeah. But
Why people keep
like,
fucking kids?
like thrash, like some thrash made like Exhumed's great. Mm-hmm. Possessed is great.
dude, I seen Exhumed.
And
a
so
bunch
like
of
that-
I don't
times.
even consider Possessed a thrash band. They're
Well, it's
kinda
like thrashy death.
yeah, they're kind
You know,
of
like
early,
that. But like when it's like the really silly thrash, like Municipal Boys, like, oh, sick beers, you know, we're chilling, we've got beers. Like, shut up. Like, I don't care.
But that is the joke.
Yeah, and then I don't find that joke funny
But,
or
like,
entertaining, so
last-
I don't like,
like
it.
beer
last
pressure.
week, last
is
week
like
you were
the-
just talking about how they've been doing that for so long.
Yeah, it's like Murphy's.
doing what?
The whole like thing,
Yeah.
like the whole party thing.
That's what they do.
Yeah,
That's
and-
their life, dude.
Yeah.
You ever like listen to interviews with them? They're the past 20,
Can't say that I have, no.
20 years. I've just been.
I'd
partying.
rather re-listen to All My Grandparents Die than to listen to an interview with a guy who's like, "Yo, we like sick beers," and it's like, shut up.
I do like boogie boards at shows.
But,
though.
like,
Me
that's
too.
cool.
Yeah.
Like, I like some thrash, but some of it's just like it's too silly for me. Like, I like Exodus, right?
It does,
But
teeter-totter
Exodus
on,
has songs that make me fucking furious.
You don't like the fucking
Like,
toxic.
that's
what
one
is
of
it?
the
Toxic waltz.
Yeah, I don't want these bouncing around like a psycho circus clown. Like, get the fuck out
Yeah,
of here
but
with
see,
that shit.
you're so
But then-
musically snobby.
But then there's,
you
like,
don't,
thrash,
you
like-
don't look like you have fun.
But then there's thrash that's like got like, you know, they actually sing about politics, like DRI shit that has like political songs, stuff that's actually about stuff. or just stuff that's so cryptic. I don't understand
okay,
what the fuck
DRI
they're saying.
on crossover was political. Other than that, they
In
definitely
definition,
fucking what was their first one? Feeling It or whatever? What was
the
it?
early shit's terrible, but
It's not terrible, but it's just not political.
I just don't want to hear somebody like. It's like Anthrax, right? Anthrax is a good band. I like Anthrax.
See, I disagree. I think their first 3 records are very good. Other than that,
but, okay,
terrible.
then we'll stick to those records.
Yeah.
I'm the Man is a stupid fucking song. Caught in a Mosh, stupid song. Like musically, I'm with you. I'm on board.
Yeah.
But then just you're singing about moshing. Like fuck off.
Yeah, but
I don't want to listen to that.
But you're not you're not putting the music with the time period. That's what was important to them at that time period. That's why that's fun, because it's a time capsule.
But here's the thing: is that doesn't mean I have to like it.
No, you don't have to like it, but
It's
just to just hate on it because they're singing about being in a mosh pit is shitty. Because at that time, it was like moshing was still so new when Anthrax was on the scene. Like the pogo, people were still doing the pogo. So when mosh pits came out,
people are still doing devil's locks too. It's like I'm not gonna win me over with that
definitely
argument.
were, yeah.
You're not gonna win me over with that argument.
People are still doing the devil lock.
If by that logic, it's like, oh, okay, well, what about the Anthrax side projects like SOD and shit, like all that super
Stormtroopers of
racist
Death.
shit? It's like but it was
English or
It was
die.
the time, It's like,
but
no.
but that's
I don't want to hear that shit.
But you know that's a joke band, right?
Yeah, but still, the joke's not funny, so I don't want to listen to it.
But at that
It's
time, that was what they were laughing at, the absurdity of it.
But at the 43 years I've been alive, none of that was a time when I thought that was funny.
But do you think All in the Family's funny?
No.
Yeah, I don't really either. But people fucking love it, and at the time, it was
Sanford and Son,
hilarious.
also racist, I do find funny.
Sanford and Son is markedly funny.
Yeah.
Sanford and Son's pretty funny.
Yeah.
You big dummy.
But I want to shove your face in dough and make gorilla cookies. I'm like, that's pretty fucking funny.
Yeah, but I look at a lot of these like a time capsule. Like fucking Slayer covered Minor Threat, and at the end of it,
also, I'm not in that time capsule, so I don't have to like it.
Right,
right.
Yes.
They say you're guilty of being right.
And fucking
they
Hanneman,
thought it was hilarious.
And Hanneman had SS bolts on his guitar.
Right.
Yeah.
But they were doing it as well, we're a bunch of
I get it. This at the time they thought it was funny, and that's fine for them. But that doesn't mean I have to like it.
No, you definitely don't.
And I don't have to respect it.
But
that's a silly rule.
I'd think that Kerry King would have had SS bolts, not Jeff.
Yeah.
Jeff just loves
everybody. I know everybody says shit about that dork from Pantera. You know how he's a white power. I'm like, yeah, he is definitely. Don't get me wrong. But do you really think he's the only one from that era?
Yeah.
Not even just Pantera. From all that generation
Louisiana.
of bands. Not even just that area. That had some fucked up shit on their minds. You don't think Dave Mustaine has some funny shit to say when he behind closed doors? You think he's not throwing out a couple N-bombs here and there?
Dave Mustaine, probably not now because he's super Christian. But back in the day when he was a drug dealer, oh yeah, I'm sure.
I'm sure all of them did. So it was like, oh yeah, Phil Anselmo was with white power. I'm like, yeah, he definitely is. But I'm like, but do you really think he was the only one?
No, they have the Confederate flag on their fucking.
Yeah, that band's
all over.
I never understood Pantera. That band sucks, dude.
I don't like Pantera
stink.
either. This whole tape. This is an anti-Pantera podcast.
I just
that
don't.
band. That band
stinks.
And everybody gives me shit. It's like
people are they saved heavy metal. I'm like,
no,
where did
from
it,
what?
From where did it go?
From what? White power?
That's yeah.
But it's like
no, they've.
But everyone's like, your favorite band wouldn't exist if it wasn't for a Pantera.
Disagree 100%.
I'm like, a lot of metal bands were influenced by Pantera. I get that,
but they're shitty.
But from that logic, that means that your favorite band was influenced by Pantera, so you had to like Pantera. Pantera was influenced by whatever band. So I gotta now the first guy to ever click two rocks together. I gotta be his biggest fucking fan because it's like.
But they weren't the first band to click two rocks together. You know what I mean? They didn't do anything.
Yeah, plenty of bands had shitty guitar tone before Pantera.
They just weren't good. They were better before they were the fucking. What do you even call that? I don't even know what to call their
greatest
metal.
Their greatest crime is they're mostly responsible for nu metal.
Yeah, nu metal is the best way to put it, and I can't stand nu metal. But I also fucking hate I hate Rage Against the Machine.
I do too.
Yeah.
I do not like them.
And it's not even their music's what one thing. I think Tom Morello is extremely talented, but to be so anti-establishment and then to sign to the largest record company at that time and then fucking sell your albums. I just don't understand.
I'm with you on that. It's like, as much shit as he's against, that band should be playing guitars that they made themselves.
Exactly.
Drums they made themselves.
Yeah.
You know, and like,
don't wear fucking Nikes.
and like put out your own records.
There you go. It's possible.
There's bands that put out their own records that sell them quite well.
Still to this day.
But, and also it's like, it seems to me that band, he's the only one that actually like buys the line of like, you know, what he's talking about.
Oh, Zach.
Yeah. And like,
yeah.
And I just don't want to hear some dude go, wee-doo. Like that doesn't entertain me. I don't want to fucking hear that.
Yeah, but when
annoying.
you look at like Audio Slave, I think Tom Morello did like an awesome job in that band. I mean, I was never an Audio Slave fan, but like a Stone, when that shit comes on, great song.
I fucking was I still am a huge Soundgarden fan.
Oh, see, and like I can't.
I listened to that Audio Slave and I was just like, hopefully this guy kills himself soon.
That is so crazy to me. You hate the Misfits and you like grunge. Yeah. But you're at that age where I could see that. Because
I don't like all grunge.
But you like Soundgarden?
Soundgarden's good.
Soundgarden's heavy as fuck, dude.
They're really not good, dude.
They're fucking great, dude.
I had to listen to so much Soundgarden when I played in a metal band called Black Hand. And those guys are all your age, exactly.
I know a dude that was in that band.
Who?
Actually, I know a couple.
You know Bruce, Corey?
Corey and Gene Deeroff. I think he was in that band for a hot minute, too.
Oh, maybe.
But
yeah, those guys love Soundgarden. Yeah, I can't do it, man. I can't do Nirvana. I can't do Soundgarden.
I'm not a Nirvana fan.
What was it? Alice in Chains.
Alice in Chains is great.
It. Yeah, I can't do it.
Even newer Alice in Chains.
Literally, all their voices are just trying to do each other.
I give you that.
Which is fine because grunge has a sound.
Honestly, that's the reason I don't like Nirvana. Like, musically, okay, I like Nirvana, but his voice, the real whine, I'm out. I'm out, man. I can't do it.
Plus, he was always trying to be Darby Crash, and I was always like, "There's already a band."
Pearl Jam was one I could not.
I can't do Pearl Jam. Did you ever see the movie Into the Wild about the guy that went? I can't remember his name at the moment, but he went out and lived in the woods and died from like he.
Oh, I know of it, but I did not.
So
watch
Eddie
it.
Vedder did the soundtrack to that movie, and it's all fucking bongos and him just going like,
sounds cool
over and over again.
Can he play an instrument?
No,
I'd listen to that. I'd listen to that before a fucking Pearl Jam song.
True.
It's all of it's better. Don't kill me.
That band was just the funny thing that killed that band for me. It was like that one. It was like one of the MTV awards or whatever, and he's like climbing like a stack of like fucking amps and shit, and you're like.
Oh, when he jumped off.
Jumps off. You're like, everybody's like, "Whoa, did you see that shit?" I'm like, dude, people were doing that
for forever.
It's like that's not a new.
I did that at Reading one time. I fucked myself up so bad. I didn't. Oh my god, dude!
You jumped off of something at a show?
At Reading?
Yeah. Are you being sarcastic?
No.
Because I jump off of things at shows all the time. Yeah.
When you played them.
I climbed up.
This is a show you played.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I was playing that.
The reason you got hurt is this: no one really goes to shows in Reading. So you probably landed on a crowd of one person.
I was there might have been like
gone to a show I'd been at, like a Clutch show, and aimed for me, no damage whatsoever.
Oh yeah, you guys are all gigantic people, and you guys could just lift me
I
up.
would have caught you like a little baby.
No, there was like
sound guy metal.
So there was enough people there to make it a show, but because that spot in Reading that's a way too big of a venue
it's way too
for
big
the
for
bands
the shows,
that they
for the shows
get.
They book. I agree.
And everybody was so spaced out. I just jumped in there. That was where I got in a fight. The fucking I got up from that. I somehow I was limping. I climbed up on top of the bar in the middle of the venue, and then I came down and I grabbed like two guys' heads and I like went down, like whatever. Like I pushed them so I could lift myself up.
He's a real crowd pleaser.
And they fucking got so mad at me. They came to find me after the show, and they were huge guys. They were super into black metal, and they were like, "Hey," and one guy, I swear to God, this is true. One guy said, "You touched my friend's hair, so you and I are gonna step outside." And I said, "What did you just say?" Like I couldn't believe he was being serious. Then I thought, then I was like, "You're mad because I touched your friend's hair?" He's like, "Yeah, nobody touches him, and I'm gonna kick your ass." I said, so be it, dude. He goes, well, what if I just went and smashed your guitar? I said, okay, go find it, man. And he was like,
Like, my name's not
he's
on
like, why don't you bring it out here? I was like, no, dude, I found your friend's hair. You're gonna have to go find my friend's.
He's like,
you're
yeah,
gonna
why
have to
to
go
bring it out?
find
You
my
just said you're going to
guitar."
smash it.
So
What kind
then,
of silly goose
so
shit
then
is
he's
that?
following me around the rest of the night, like dick in my fucking butt, dude, like just like up against me, following me
liked you.
around. And I was like, and everybody's coming up, shaking my hand at the show and everything.
Brag.
And then he was like. And I said, hey, yo, stick around. This guy's going to, like, kick my ass later. Like, I just kept, like, making it funny because I was like, I'm going to fucking outrun this guy. He's obese as fuck. And so then security ended up kicking him out. I didn't even have to tell anybody.
No, I'm telling you right now, if it was Reading, Pennsylvania, and it was a black metal fan, it was definitely a white power guy.
Probably, yeah.
I mean,
Absolutely.
And I think he was, like, on the spectrum or something, too. These guys weren't right. Like, I was like he was mad that I touched his hair. Like it wasn't like hey, you
Sick.
used my head to prop yourself up.
you only have one scrunchie, dude.
Yeah.
He was a trainable.
It's a trainable.
What is that? What is so funny?
It's code for people with Down syndrome.
Jesus.
Not quite. It's
But,
above that.
Actually, one of the last black metal shows I went to was this, and I really like this band recorded, right?
What's the band?
The band's called Batushka. They're from Poland.
Okay.
I've actually heard the name.
I'm
before.
really into them, right?
Yeah.
But the one thing that kind of like black metal bands, some of them don't call their shows. They call them blasphemies,
Okay.
which is right.
Yeah.
So
Black metal takes itself so seriously.
So
but that's what's fun about it.
they come out full candelabras, altar.
They have corpse makeup.
They're all wearing burlap like robes and shit
Awesome.
like that. The robes,
cool, yeah.
the hoods never came up.
Didn't you tell me you hate
Wait, you're not letting me finish my
gimmicks?
story. You're not
All
letting
right,
me finish
all
my
right,
story.
all right.
And so we went all the way up to Brooklyn to see this, right?
Okay.
Because this was they're only playing like 3 shows in the U.S.
Yeah.
So I was excited. It was like a Tuesday night going to fucking Brooklyn. Like, fuck that. And so we get there, and I'm really excited to see them. And I'm like, the whole time, the first time, they're like, really? Is he going to just take the hood off eventually? By the end of the show, I fucking hated the band. So yes, but this goes back to your thing, the altercation there. There was this dude just standing in front of me. He's just like, it looked like a normie, but just dude there watching the show. And it was a packed room. It was a small room. It was packed. So I'm like belly to his back. And he kept turning around and like just stink on me. And I'm just like, and I kept going.
Yeah, what are you supposed to do?
I was like kept doing like the third grader school picture, like this smile to him. And then he just like leans into my ear. I was just like towards like the end of the set. And he's like, quit stepping on my dick. And I was like, I'm standing behind you. And like any guy just turned around, nothing came of it. So we're going outside after the show. I'm like waiting for the people I came with to come out. And the dude just comes up to me. He's like, you got some shit to say to now? I'm like, yeah, we're adults and it's Tuesday. and this, I was just like, what? And he was just like, fuck pussy, and just walked off. And I was just like,
Dude,
Classic.
First of all, black metal fans typically have tiny
awful.
dicks.
They're
So
awful.
you're definitely not stepping on
they're
anybody's
awful.
dick.
They're awful.
If your main thing that you like is black metal, yeah,
That's what I
it's
mean. Black
pretty-
metal's fun and all. It's just like if you take it actually serious, like Euronymous or some shit,
Yeah.
like you deserve
Like,
everything. That's
calling
coming
your
to
shows blasphemy. So I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck off. There's some bands like,
Now, would you consider King Diamond black metal?
No.
Because he does the corpse paint
No.
and
Yeah,
he's
he
theatrical.
stinks too.
Why? See, I thought you would have liked King Diamond.
No.
God, I love King Diamond.
I don't like
Merciful
His voice-
I don't like.
I-
you know why I don't like it? Because of him.
His voice fucking bugs me.
Really?
But I think that band is great. And Merciful Fate, too.
Musically,
Fate's awesome.
Musically, yes. Everything else about
Top
him, no.
tier.
You just
My
don't
name
like.
is Damien. Like, shut
You
up.
just don't like. You don't like the
bugs-
falsetto,
it bugs
like
the
ridiculousness.
fuck out of me.
I could see
That
people
same
like, oh,
same
yeah.
thing with thrash. If the thrash, like the vocals are too high, I'm like,
Oh, see, and that I like the higher vocals. Do you hate hair metal?
oh, absolutely.
I figured, yeah. If you like grunge, then you definitely hate
There
hair
was
metal.
there was exception like hair metal was like the first thing that I found that wasn't music my dad listened to. But even then, I was like, only bands I liked were Guns N' Roses, Skid Row, and Motley Crue. That was it.
I like
the ones with
I like all those
with
bands,
the
yeah.
hard rock edge to it, not like the real glammed out bands, like the fucking Bad Boys. But then I got older, I'm like, yo, this shit was corny, and I grew out of it.
But that's so funny.
And that's
You're-
what I think all Misfits fans should do.
But yeah, but it is funny. Like everybody your age is like scarred from hair metal.
I'm not that old.
But I'm saying,
Fuck.
like, just like because I found hair metal and I was like, oh, this is what I like. Like, I like the party shit. I like the cheesiness. I like the women. I like the guys that dress like women to get women. Like, it's just so much fun for me. Like, Rat is one of my favorite bands. The wife and I.
Rat's pretty sick. I'll give you that.
Our wedding song is Wild Child by Wasp. And we're going to see Wasp.
Is a
dude,
bad
he's a
dude.
fucking awesome dude. Like, and I ride a Harley and shit. Like, I love all that shit,
Brag.
dude. But what I'm saying is, like, I saw those guys doing it. I saw the video for Girls at a young age, and I was like, oh yeah, I want to play rock and roll. Like, I want to.
What made me like when we were
Wait, are you in a band?
presently? Yeah.
Really? What
Yeah.
band?
Cancer Priest.
That's a great name.
And I used to be in a band called Iron Price. We broke up over the summer.
Where can people find Cancer Priest at?
Cancerpriest.bandcamp.com for our new LP, Weaponized Brainstems.
Just
That's
came out.
rad.
It's very good.
I want to listen to it.
And
what are you doing it?
I'm the vocalist.
Vocalist?
Yeah. And it's on every streaming thing ever. But
Are you guys playing live anywhere yet?
yeah, we've been playing live for a couple years now, but we got something.
Oh, I thought when
What do
you
you
said
got
you
coming
broke
up?
up.
October's. Oh, my old band Iron Price broke up.
I thought you meant you started this band after that other one
no,
broke
no.
up. Got it.
I was
got it,
doing
got it.
two at a time.
Yeah.
I've seen a pre-show or two.
Yeah, we got something.
Are you guys regionally, or do you travel, or like what do you do?
We do whatever gets fucking handed to us. But
Sure.
as far as the band members, we got dudes in Delaware and Pennsylvania.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, we got October 7th at the Yard in Ambler with Rock Bottom.
It's a skate park. It's a great venue.
Is it?
Cool.
I might go.
I was mad because I found out it wasn't an actual yard.
I would love to go.
I hate.
You wanna
false
go?
adver-
Yeah,
I hate
go.
false
What
advertising.
day is October 7th?
It's definitely weekend because all of us have jobs we can't do.
It's at night. Is it during the day?
No, it's a show in the daytime.
It's a 9 a.m.
Well,
It's on a Wednesday.
I've played.
It's a Friday.
I played FDR during the day before, and there was like a ton
How'd
of
that
people.
go?
There was a ton of
Oh, because
people.
no one who goes to FDR has a job.
That's true. Yeah.
There's people
Somebody-
at FDR at any
somebody-
given time.
There was like an emo kid.
There's people there right now.
There was an emo kid rollerblading there, and somebody threw a stick under his wheel,
As
and he
they should.
fucking collapsed, and he didn't get up, and they had to call an ambulance, and everyone kept going, "Is your vagina okay?" Even the
Damn.
fucking
The accent.
paramedics were laughing, dude.
Jesus Christ.
That was pretty funny.
Old fruit boots.
But yeah, so you said it was a skate park. That's why I was like, if it's during the day, I might have drill that weekend.
You have a drill?
Drill?
Oh.
A drill dough.
I'm like, I was
A
like,
drill dough, yeah. I have drill
if
dough
you
that
were like, yo,
weekend.
I can't come to the show, and you were just sitting on your couch
I have a drill.
playing with a drill, I would fucking respect the shit out of that. I'm like, yo.
He's just sitting there like,
Thank God I didn't go to that fucking show, Cancer Priest.
And I'd be like,
No, I want to hear it
understood.
though.
I understood.
I'm gonna go follow it right now.
I don't fucking blame you.
So,
But yeah, the first thing that made me fall in love with Guns N' Roses was like, I mean, when we were kids, me and my sister, my parents like would give us money. We'd go to the local tape shop. It was Wonderland over in Pike Creek. It's not there anymore, but
what was it called?
Wonderland.
There's one in Newark.
Wonderland Records. Yeah.
There used to be one in Pike Creek.
That guy's weird as fuck.
It used to be in Pike Creek too, and we would have to buy a record or a tape, but it had to be like we'd had to share them. So she bought that with like that was her pick for that.
Is it all one word, by the way?
2 words.
Yeah, 2 words.
Priest.
I could send it to you. It's not, but
you just share.
yeah. So and you opened up the tapes like case like the album art, and there was a chick like a dead chick in the middle of the street with her titty hanging out.
Sweet.
And like some robot bug thing like over top of her, and I was like, "There's a titty in the artwork. This rules."
Oh yeah.
So-
What's the first pair of tits you ever saw?
First pair of tits I ever saw, probably my mother's when I was a little
Oh
baby.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I nursed off them. I mean,
Me
you can't
too.
be alive.
Gotta say so.
And, then probably mine. And no, the first pair of tits I ever saw was there was this kid that lived one street over. His name was Chris Meeks, and he had this sister that was like a teenager when we were real young.
Sure, of course, yeah.
I was probably 11, maybe.
Okay.
I went over to his house, and we were just like those kind of friends. Like he would just walk in my front door, I walk in his front door.
Yeah.
I walked in his front door, and his sister's just at the top of the stairs, just buck ass naked, and I was just like,
Mine was Dizzy and Starship Troopers.
Mine was.
they're barely tits though.
Oh no, they're
Like
good.
she's, yo.
They're not
Yeah.
big, but
Mine was.
I'm talking real life titties. You're talking movie titties.
I meant like
movie titties. There was HBO. We didn't have HBO, but HBO used to do this thing.
real sex.
No, this is way more pathetic. They used to do this shit where they would occasionally have like a weekend where you could get HBO. Well, anybody who had cable could have HBO for the weekend.
Oh, really?
And we used to just go buy like a big thing of like the blank VHS tapes and just tape everything.
Sure.
And then just, you know,
And
then you had like 20 movies to go through
Yeah.
when it ran out. But there was this show, it was called Dream On. It was like a sitcom, but it was like an adult sitcom that was on HBO. And this dude, like the dude that was like the main guy in it, was constantly fucking. And so I'm like, free HBO. I'm like, I was just annoying the shit on my parents. Like, go watch HBO or whatever. I was like, fuck yeah. And I'm just flipping, as if I flip on HBO, and there's this dude just railing this girl with like a big ass muff. And I was just like, fuck yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
And I've wanted HBO ever since.
All right. On that note, I really do gotta end this. I gotta eat something.
Shout out to Dream On and the muff.
Fuck yeah. Let's make a toast to the muff. I'm glad the Bush is coming back. It's been
I'm all about it, dude.
Yeah.
Like, tall porn stars, April O'Neil, best Bush in the game.
April O'Neil.
Yeah, named after the chick from
Oh,
Ninja
from
Turtles.
fucking Ninja Turtle. I mean, oh yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Oh, she's a thick-thighed, hook-nosed woman. Oh,
I'll link the Cancer Priest record in the
Yeah, please
description
do.
of the
I
show.
just followed it on Bandcamp.
and I
I'm
will link
excited.
the latest April O'Neil videos
on the Cancer Priest Instagram.
on my X videos favorites.
I like how
list.
you guys wrote it. That looks cool.
As we were saying before, find us on Instagram at ThankYouForUrServices_podcast and check the link in our bio, and you can find us. You can find this show and follow it on whatever streaming platform you choose. Subscribe on YouTube, follow us on TikTok, all that good shit. And then if you're not a social media person, but you want to reach out, if you have a story, comment, question, anything like that, you can send us an email at thankyouforyourservices@gmail.com. And that's thank you for your is spelled UR services @gmail.com.
And Dennis, thank you for coming on.
Thank
And
you.
if you're
Fucking
watching this
awesome.
on YouTube, here's a special YouTube treat.
Oh yeah.
We just got demonetized.
Go ahead and
Yeah.
censor that. But thank you for coming on. It was awesome
Thank
to
you
meet
for having
you.
me.
I'm fucking glad you came. We should just have you on again. Don't you live local? So
Yeah.
we should have him and Mikey on same night.
That we would get nothing done, but it would be hilarious and fun. I'm up for that.
Thing done?
Who wants to accomplish anything anyway?
Yeah, fuck
That
accomplishments.
shit's overrated.
It's just for Glenn
Like the
Danzig.
Misfits, you know.
The end.
Yeah.
Thank you for your service.